Hello, and welcome back to another Batrep. I am Alex.
And I'm Johnny.
And today we are seeing the forces of Legio Audax take on the forces of Legio Tritonis.
That's the one.
And as you can tell, we are counting this as our festive Batrep. This is as festive as we get.
Yep.
It barely fits on Johnny's head.
We've got the snow map, I know. This is coming off so quick. We've got the snow map as well.
So that didn't go well.
No. No, it did not. That was going to be our Christmas episode.
That was. Hence, no hats.
No.
I would like to say no festive outfit, but I think the only effort that we made was wearing some Christmas hats.
Yeah.
Yeah, so essentially we went through the whole thing and then discovered, after how many hours of editing?
About 4?
That
5?
The last 40 minutes of the Batrep had no audio.
No.
As unfortunately our wireless mics appear to have cut out. So we're re-recording the Batrep again.
Fingers crossed. You may see this.
It has only happened the once.
Yeah.
Once in a year I'm comfortable with.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it any less annoying.
No.
I know that we said that we would have an episode out before Christmas, so really loads of apologies for the fact that that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Obviously we would have talked about things on the podcast as well, which may not replicate exactly today. Namely, well actually no, we didn't mention it, did we?
No,
didn't mention the results.
No, we don't want to spoil it.
But just saying I won.
By 5 points.
And I think that that is why Johnny sabotaged the audio.
Yes, absolutely.
So today, what is going to happen is we're going to replay basically same forces. We've got Legio Tritonis against Legio Audax.
Mm-hmm.
Same maniples as we would have played last time. A few little changes to missions and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we thought we'd just basically redo the game because we were really excited about showcasing both of these Legios on the channel. And if I win, then that means that technically I've won 3 times in a row.
No. It doesn't, because it's not on camera.
But
there is no footage.
But if I lose, then it doesn't matter because I technically won last time.
No.
Although you didn't, you sabotaged the video.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah. We'll go with that.
So yes, okay. Let's just run through the forces then, please, Johnny. Do you want to start with what you've got?
Yes, so we've got the fabled Legio Tritonis. They are pretty good.
Yeah, good
I like
Legio.
them. I quite like them. I've played a few games with them now. So starting off, we have a Regia maniple. In that Regia, we have 2 warlords. The first one, my Princeps Signoris, has Apocalypse missile launchers with the Tritonis radiative warhead upgrade. And
what that allows you to do is effectively it gives you rapid. Effectively gives me
rapid against shields.
On shields only.
Yeah. Bit expensive. I'm still trying to work out whether they're actually worth it. Giving them tracking gyros as well, or giving the Titan tracking gyros just to give that little extra boost out of them.
Yeah.
But
why wouldn't you? I mean, it's almost like an auto take at this point.
Yeah,
I think this has been discussed actually on the Discord, and this is in our FAQ pack. But there's a lot of discussion as to whether or not you can take things like these warheads with tracking gyros. The way that they are worded, I believe, in the book is that they can be applied as long as there is no other upgrade affecting the weapon.
Yeah.
I think Ataris have got a similar rule. There's a few which basically say that. It's another one of the ambiguous GW rules.
Yeah.
But we have come down on the side of allowing tracking gyros to be taken with these, purely on the basis that the way that that's worded as an upgrade compared to the way that other upgrades are working.
Yeah, tracking gyros are worded the Titan.
Yeah.
As opposed to the weapon. So we kind of decided that it's not upgrading the weapon, it's upgrading the Titan with inbuilt systems that lets it fire its carapace weapons.
Yeah, exactly. And if you look at things like hardened casing and hunting rounds for loyalists, they specifically say you upgrade the weapon.
Yeah.
And I believe that there is a combination between hunting rounds and Legio Astroman, which can make it pretty broken if you can combine those two together. So again, with a lot of things, we have to make interpretations of the rules when we're presenting these to you. You might not play it like that. We appreciate that. but that's how we're playing it.
Absolutely. So, yeah, got the Apocalypse missile launchers. Also, my Princeps, I have the Graviton Ruinator. A very interesting weapon. Not quite sure of it yet as well, but...
Does it ruinate as much as you would think that a ruinator would ruinate?
It really doesn't. It's strength 10, which is nice. It's not a blast, so the idea is you hit it with a Bellicosa and you follow up the ruinator with a targeted shot. Yeah.
Oh, it's good against knights because the auto shake.
Exactly, yeah. Concussive is quite nice when I remember it.
Yes. I'll try and remind you.
Speaking of the Bellicosa as well, the other arm also has a Bellicosa Volcano Cannon on it. Second Warlord, same deal with the Apocalypse missile launchers, tracking gyros, radiative warheads. This one, however, has the Macro Gatling Blaster and a Sun Fury Plasma Annihilator. Going into the two Warhounds I have as part of my Regia, they are both equipped with Turbo Laser Destructors and Vulcan Megabolters. Very base, very cheap, just trying to add models to the list. Hopefully be good little shield strippers. And the final Warhound chassis, at least, of course, is the fabled Direwolf. This one has the Neutron Laser, which will hopefully shut down some shields.
We'll see what it does.
It is very hit and miss. Unfortunately, there's no big targets for me to shut down, but even shutting down a Warhound will take
You're going to more reliably shut down a Warhound than you are going to be reliably shutting down something.
And if they're shut down by the end of the game, they count as being destroyed, so as long as I keep the Direwolf alive, which is a maybe.
We shall see.
We shall see, definitely. Princeps and Eurus trait, I have gone for Leader of Arachnus. So I think it kind of gives away what I'm planning to play stratagem-wise. It allows me to play Tritonis' own stratagem, Stygian Veil, twice. The second one costing one less.
Yeah, so it's 3 and a 5.
So
3 and a 2.
3 and a 2 making a 5 points. Very nice stratagem. Against this list, not as effective as against heavier, more long-range shooting lists, but I think we can make it work.
And it's another advantage of doing the retcon on this particular bat rep is we didn't take it last time. No. We talked about it a lot in the podcast, which we recorded after the bat rep, and then realised, I think we missed a little bit of a trick there.
Yeah,
so
it felt wrong not taking it.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you're not obliged to use it.
Obviously not, but it is very good.
Yeah,
very, very good stratagem. Even if it is slightly expensive at 3 points.
Yeah, but it is very good.
It's a pointer. The template that you put down.
Yeah,
so.
You need to get some custom neoprene, I think, to represent that.
Yeah.
12
slightly larger blast markers, aren't they? So, yeah.
Shall I go?
Go for it. Let's see what you got.
So for the third time? How many times has Audax been on the channel now? For the multiple times that the Audax has been on the channel, we have my Legio Audax again. Similar to last time, I'm running it in 2 mana pools. I've changed this around since probably the last battle report, though, in that I've gone a bit more knight heavy and a bit less Warhound chassis heavy. So I have a Lupercal mana pool, and the Lupercal mana pool consists of my Princeps Senioris, who has got Ironclad Tyrant, which allows him his mana pool to re-roll the first failed command check.
Yeah.
He's got a Plasma Blast Gun and an Ursus Claw. Ursus Claws.
Just try an Ursus Claw or Warlord and hurt yourself, please. Yeah.
I have a love-hate relationship with Ursus Claws, but I feel like I have to take them because they're Audax.
Yeah, absolutely.
The hate side being that they never work for me. But there's always chances that it might change.
There's a good chance. Yeah.
Yeah, and so he's starting the game squadroned with the second Warhound, who's also got an Ursus Claw and a Vulcan Megabolter. And the final one in that list is another Warhound, unsurprisingly because it's Audax, who has got a Graviton Destructor and a Turbo Laser Destructor. Everything's Destructor.
Yeah.
Graviton Destructor.
Turbo Laser Destructor. Yeah, 2 Destructors.
Yeah, they've obviously run out of names.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be destructing things.
Yes, hopefully. So he's like the long range thing. We wanted to try out a couple of things which haven't appeared on the channel and have been released fairly recently. Namely the Gravitons and also the Direwolves haven't been on the channel so far. So that's the Lupercal Maniple, those three together. Then I also have a Ferox Maniple. Obviously, one of the new things for Audax is they now have access to a Ferox because I can take a Direwolf in place of a Reaver. So I have said Direwolf. This one's gone for a Volcano Cannon. Purely because like double neutron lasers we thought might be a bit of a boring Batrep.
Yeah.
So mix that up a little bit, and that's going to be the crutch that I lean on heavily if it turns out that your Direwolf dominates. And then I've got two tournament pattern Vulcan Megabolter Plasma Blast Gun Warhounds with this one here with the sort of creamy head and back. He's my Princeps Senioris, and he's got Cold Awake. I'm determined to remember to use the ability for Cold Awake.
Yep, I will try and remind you, but I don't remember my own abilities.
Yeah,
so
we'll see if it happens. Yeah. Essentially, if he is attacking a location which has already taken a point of critical damage, he can re-roll failed armor rolls. So hopefully going to be, making the most of that if I actually remember to use it.
Absolutely.
And then I've also got a banner of two Cerastus Knights. They're Lancers, do what they say on the tin. And because I've taken those, I've got the option of taking a second banner of Armiger Knights, who are their retainers. So I have 6 Armiger Knights, which aren't on the table at the moment, so I wonder what they're doing.
I'm very curious what they're going to be doing with them.
And everything that can take it, namely just the Titans, have all got the reinforced plating from Legio Audax's War Gear, which gives it a flat -1 to armor rolls across the board. And again, it's one of those things I need to remember all the time.
Yeah.
So, your strength 9 becomes effectively strength 7. Right, we are playing Line of Battle.
Line of Battle deployment, yeah.
I have got the primary mission, Salt the Earth.
Yep.
Basically in this, we should mention that we are using the new, I say the new, it's not so new anymore, but the match play guide, which came out to determine our missions. We're also playing the rules as per the changes in the match play guide, where it is kind of where it has been changed, and the rest would be applied via our FAQ if there's anything that seems slightly strange. Salt the Earth. Johnny places an objective within his own deployment zone, at least 10 inches away from his own board edge. I have to get within an inch of that and destroy it. If I can do that in the first 3 turns, I get 25 points.
Yeah.
And then it progressively gets less if I take it on turn 4 or turn 5. Do you want to talk through your primary?
Absolutely, yeah. So I have gotten Honour Thy Forebears. So my one of my Titans, my Princeps Senioris right here, is carrying a banner, and I want to be able to hold onto that banner as long as possible. So if
it was your Princeps Senioris, did you say?
It was my Princeps Senioris,
right, okay.
Yes. So he wants to hold on to that banner for as long as he can. By the end of the game, if he's still holding on to it, that's a nice 25 points. If he's dropped it and another Titan has picked it up, that's 15 points. And then if he's dropped it, but one of my Titans is near it but not picked it up, that's 5 points. So hopefully we'll keep him alive.
Okay. And then I've got a secondary, which I've forgotten about already, but luckily I wrote it down.
Yeah.
I have taken Matter of Honour.
Okay.
So I have declared 2 of my Titans as an Alpha and a Beta, and I have to declare a target which is at least equal to their scale in size, and if I destroy them by the end of the game with those Titans, then I gain 9 points. I believe it's 9 points for the primary, for the Alpha, and 6 points for the Beta. So, got to kill stuff, got to destroy stuff. That's my mission.
Absolutely. And for my secondary, I've got Priority Assignment. A little throwback to the failed Christmas Batrep. I also had that in there as well. Basically, I pick a spear and a shield. Now, the spear has to kill something of equal scale or 2 things of lesser scale by the end of the battle. And the shield has to survive to the end of the battle. And then I have to assign Alpha and Beta secretly to either my shield or spear. The one that is designated as Alpha scores more points, I believe.
No, it'll be the same, I think, 9.
And the one that is designated Beta will score 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if your Alpha is your shield, if he survives till the end of the game, you're getting the full 9 victory points for him. But if the alpha is the guy who needs to kill 2 things, then he gets that if he kills 2
A bit of an
things.
explanation then to why I'm playing so cagey in the corner.
This is just your deployment, isn't it? I thought this is just how you play.
Yeah.
Oh no, I mean it's a far removed throw from the Vulpa.
Yeah, exactly. I've got to switch up the mind a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Before we get on, I think the only other thing to talk about is our stratagem hands.
Oh yeah.
So, as per the match play guides, we have a stratagem hand of 6 stratagems, of which, because this is 1750, we can play 5 points worth. Johnny has 1 card in his and a load of other stuff, which is just there to fill out his stratagem hands.
Yeah, basically.
But I will go through mine first, if that's all right.
You go for it.
So, outflank. I have to play that at the start of the deployment zone. That is my first one. That is 1 point, because armigers are only 2 scale. So nice cheap one, hoping that might give Johnny something to think about. They will outflank on the neutral flank. So we're playing neutral flank as per how the deployments in the original rulebook, in the match play section of the original rulebook, describe it, which is the space between deployment zones on the flanks.
Yeah.
So it would effectively be the 24 inches on either side in the middle. It's one of those rules which is never repeated anywhere else in all of the publications. That's the only place that we can find is in the match play section. So that's how we're ruling that. I've then taken Warlust. So that's the one which allows me to get my full strides and boosted speed going.
Scary.
Yeah, it gives me +2 to those command checks as well. Blind Barrage, put it on something -2 to shoot it and also to be shot from it.
From it, yeah.
Tracer Clouds, 3-inch blast, re-roll anything that's hits against anything that's under it.
Yep.
Bloodthirst, which is, again, add 2 to hit enemies within 2 inches and 2 for any charge orders, +2 to any charge orders. And last but not least is Concealment Barrage, which does what it says on the tin.
Absolutely. Okay, so I have gone for the most important one, Stygian Veil. I have the option to play this twice, and that will be all my points if I do. So I will run through the rest, as I probably am going to be playing it twice. If someone's taken Leader of Arachnus against you, you're safe to assume that they're going to be playing it twice.
Or they're playing a massive bluff. And
or a massive bluff.
And forgoing a Princeps.
So I could play this for 3 points, and I've got a few other 2 and 1 pointers in here that will may help me out. Haywire Barrage does a nasty bit of critical damage against stuff that it lands on. Override Signal lets me hopefully go catastrophic when a Titan goes down. Thermal Mines, if I want to trip over one of his Warhounds when they're running and do a bit of damage to their legs. Sabotage, because it's just gross. Anyway,
yeah, you got that 1 in 6 chance of a shutdown.
Exactly. And Penance, which is a end of game bonus points.
Tertiary.
If I don't ever use it, and that is for basically keeping my Titans alive, which is kind of a theme.
You're really leaning in on that, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely. With the Regio, obviously, I can share shields, so hopefully this will be a nice little shield bubble. That will
just quickly alive. Before we start, the whole Leader of Arachnus ability, I think that I know we obviously I can pretty much tell what you're going to do with this, but I think that's a really nice second demi-maniple thing to take, because you can still get the benefit of a proper one, but then a one that does something more effective every turn or something, and then you've got that as like that little bit of a threat.
Yeah,
that you could play.
Because it is a bit of a wasted stratagem, a bit of a wasted Princeps trait if I don't use it, but
only if you don't use it.
Only if I don't use it, exactly. That threat is there.
Absolutely.
Wicked.
So you finished deployment first.
I did indeed.
Which means that you get to roll a d10 for deployment, and I get to roll a d6. So I don't think there's anything else to discuss. So let the battle commence.
Let's go. Right.
1, off to a good start.
3.
Would you like the first or second turn?
I would like the second turn, please.
You'd like the second turn?
I would like the second turn, please.
Okay, so let us start with some stratagems then. I am going to start with playing Blind Barrage.
There's a few good targets for it.
Yeah, I'm going to try and make the direwolf a little bit more upset. So I'm going to play that on the direwolf.
Okay.
So it's a -2 for it to shoot, and it's a -2 for it to be shot, but it'll hopefully take that neutron out and stop some early shutdowns.
Assuming
it's only a -2, so
there is a chance.
Yeah, it still makes it I think a 4+ within short range, but yeah. So that's my first stratagem.
Fun. All right, I've got none. I'm not going to play.
You got none.
This turn,
okay. In which case, I will follow that up with Warlust, which is my +2 to boosted speed and also +2 to commands for a full stride. So that is 4 points
out of 5.
Out of 5, which I have played straight off the bat.
Lovely stuff. All right.
Okay, so yes, let's go. I am going to start the orders phase with probably a full stride.
Funny that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need a 3-up.
Who are you doing it on?
I'm gonna start with this guy.
Okay.
Because they're in a squadron, so the other guy will get a subsequent +1. He's the Princeps Senioris, so he's going to be on a 5 basic. 3 for the fact that he's Senioris.
Oh yes.
1 up for the fact that he's he's got the full stride order, stride order, and it should also be a 1 up for him because he'd be on the +2 for the and then the. And if
so don't roll a 1. Basically,
so don't roll a 1.
What we're saying, right? Yeah.
But he's got Ironclad Tyrant, which allows him to re-roll 1 failure. So starting on him. 9, he gets it. Now this is the catastrophic thing that will happen here is that he gets it and his squadron mate doesn't.
Well, I mean you've jinxed it now.
Yeah.
Okay, we're still...
That's how I lose my D10s.
Smooth. We're still going to try a first fire on the direwolf.
Yeah.
There's always a chance. And it's a 5.
Yeah, you get the first fire.
Goes off. Was a bit risky not going for my warlords first, but I really like shooting with that. Cool.
And I will follow up with the second full stride, which I get on a 10. Now the good dice rolls are coming out, and not when I want them.
Okay, I'm going to first fire with my Princeps Senioris. And we are getting a 10 as well.
All the big rolls are coming out.
Oh yeah, let's go.
I will then go with a full stride with my Princeps Senioris here from the Ferox. 2. Which he does get because it's +2 for the full stride, +2 because he's a Senioris.
Yeah.
Squeaky bum time.
+2 for the Warlust.
Yes, +2 for the Warlust, +2 for the fact he's Senioris.
Perfect. I keep rolling these and then putting them down and not being able to find them again. Final Warlord, and we're going to try a first fire on that as well. With a 3, it does go off.
On the Warlord, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I was looking at my direwolf and getting really
3+
confused.
commands.
Lovely stuff.
There's only Titans that get it on the full stride. Okay, so I'm going to go with the other Ferox. It's going to be a very movie turn for me. But the other Ferox is also going to try full strides. 3, which he gets purely because of the +2 from the Warlust.
I should have stuck out a Stygian Veil to lower your...
Well, what part of the reason I had that was that if you did, there was a little bit of mitigation there because that nasty minus that you get.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then anything more for you?
I'm good. I'm leaving the Warhounds free to do what they want.
The Knights over there are going to go for a full stride. So with a high Scion, I always forget if it's +1 or +2. It's +2. Oh, it's the Armigers which are +1, isn't it? To their leadership. So 3 up for a full stride, which they also get.
Look at that.
So everything's moving. Well, I've still got him technically, but I think I'm going to leave him to just vibe a little bit. Yeah, I mean he still gets +2 on his boosted speed because of the Warlust if I choose to do that.
Okay.
So yeah, all of that. So there is going to be a slight change.
Oh yes.
To the podcast, to the Batrep this time round. We're going to experiment with something slightly different. In that we're looking to kind of try and get them a little bit shorter. Because when we played the last Batrep, it was over 3 hours of game. It was a really good game, but it was very long. So we're looking to condense that a little bit. Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the movement phase, and then we're going to come back after the damage control phase. We'll give you a quick summary, and then we'll get into the actual combat as you would expect it.
Absolutely.
So, see you in a second.
See you in a bit.
Okay, so that is, all of a sudden, things got a little bit close.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So on my side, I did a little bit of pushing. These guys from the Mccoll moved forwards, got into some cover. At that point, you returned fire, I believe, with your first firing warlord.
Yes.
Managed to get a whole handful of sixes.
11 hits in total.
11 hits in total, so I pushed my reactor to see if I could actually kind of weather that. And unfortunately for Johnny, I only lost 1 shield.
Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, for 1 point of a reactor. I then pushed the locomotors on my Ferox over here with one guy moving 14 inches to sprint right up along the sides. Another guy, he only went about 11 inches because 14 inches would have stuck him right out in the open, or less would have been still right out in the open.
Absolutely.
And then another guy moved up a little bit around the side, and the knights have started to press in. And the top right-hand corner, top left-hand corner as you're looking at it, you can see the direwolf has started to creep around the back.
Oh, yes.
To have a sneaky look at something.
Yes.
So.
And then, so I tried firing the other Warlord's Apocalypse missile launchers at the same Warhound. This was a little bit harder to hit, and I only hit twice, and you passed.
No, that one was really, that was easy to hit, that one.
No, the other Warlord that fired.
Oh, that one, sorry, yes. Yeah. Beg your pardon.
Only hit twice, and
I saved.
Of your rolls were saves as well, so really unlucky there. There was some slight movement with my Warhounds. Essentially, they're acting as shield batteries in the Regio at the moment. I'm trying to keep stuff alive, and the Warhounds will just be outnumbered if I actually push them up too far. Firing my Direwolf, when I pushed the reactor to use its neutron laser, it had a Awakened Machine Spirit result, which I failed the command check for.
Yeah.
Actually quite fortunate, because I was rolling 6s to hit anyway.
Because of the -2 from the blind barrage and also from the cover
as well. I was only getting +1 for range, so I was only 6s to hit, but instead it moved me up and actually put me in a better position to shoot at something else on the combat phase. That's coming up in a second.
Yes.
And yeah, just did some wiggling with the Warhounds, but really they've not moved too far away from their
they have not.
Their parents.
I've just got to remind myself of my secondaries before we get into, into the next bit.
Working out who to kill.
Right. Okay. So then we went into the damage control phase.
Yes.
My direwolf to push did roll 2 reactor heat.
He did.
He recovered one of those, and everybody else recovered all of their heat, with the exception of the direwolf who got shot and lost a shield.
Yeah.
He got his heat back, but he's still 1 shield down at this point in time.
Okay.
Also, in the movement phase, we didn't declare this earlier. Well, you wouldn't know because we've got to get used to this whole thing. In the movement phase, you worked out that basically the armigers are coming on this neutral flank.
Yes, absolutely.
Or if it's it is the movement phase, isn't it? Anyway, that's what happened.
Yeah, they're coming on. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We know they're coming.
So onto the combat phase then.
Cool.
I have priority, so the question I have is, what do I want to get out of dodge first?
Yes, absolutely.
So I think I'm going to start with my Princeps Senioris here is going to push, and he's going to. He can only move within his front arc, can't he?
Absolutely.
So. Maybe he's not going to push, and he's just going to full stride. He's 8 inches over and through the rubble.
Hello there.
To there. There you are on a -1 if he stays there. -1, -2 because
Plus
of
one.
the what you call it?
Yeah.
Because he's got the Audax ability whereby in the first turn a -1 becomes a -2. Oh, I don't know if I actually want to move him out of cover.
Can you move him far enough to get him fully obscured from my direwolf? That's the question.
Well, no, yeah, I think he's going to get shot, but hopefully you're going to be on a negative. The question is if I move him to here and then turn him, then he should be still partially obscured.
Yep, 100%.
Oh, I can't turn.
You can't turn, you've got to do a straight line. So are you going to leave your side flank open if you do get hit?
Yeah, I'm going to do that because I'm banking on the -2 from the blind barrage.
Yeah.
And the -2 from the cover.
Okay.
Is hopefully what's going to help me out there.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well I better get my first fire on with my direwolf to start things off then.
Or your second fire.
My first fire.
Your first fire with the direwolf.
Direwolf. Yeah. The first shot off.
Who's it going to be?
It's going to be your Princeps, isn't it?
Okay.
I mean, every other target is also as obscured as your Princeps, so I may as well make it the one that I dislike the most.
Yeah, sure. So we're getting your +1 for close range.
Yeah.
It's -1 for the cover and -1 for, I forget the name of the rule, so I'm just going to pick up the rule book. Stalk unseen. So if I'm at least 25% obscured, there's an additional -1 to hit it. So you are on a net -3.
Yes.
You would be, so 3 becomes a 2, becomes a 5.
Absolutely.
Plus you need to not fail a reactor.
A reactor heat, yeah, let's have a look.
It's a hit.
So it's a hit for 2 heat, I will take that. Puts me into the orange, which is not a good start at the beginning of the game.
No, but let's see if you can...
shut you down. It passes armour. So what we need to work out now...
shield, yeah.
Sorry, passes shields. So now I need to work out whether it damages you.
Yep, so +1 for my flank.
Yep.
Strength 7.
Yep.
So it becomes effectively a strength 8.
But then back down to 7 because of your...
Back down to 7 because of my... thank you for reminding me. On the body.
On the body at 9. Does 9 do anything to the body?
9 does not do anything, but on a 6 up, it can still cause a shutdown.
Come on, let's go. Oh, that's a 3. Okay.
No shutdown, but you still got your Ardex defense Vulcans, whatever they're called.
They're very rarely in range.
Ardex defense and Mega Bolters.
Yeah. So that's 6 shots. No. Yeah, nothing exciting.
Still a -2, -3 for the -4.
Yeah, so I'm now looking at 6s.
Yeah.
But they are rapid, so hopefully I do get some 6s, which I get none. That's a lot of 2s and 1s.
That's a lot. We're getting a lot of these out of the way at the start.
Oh god, I don't know. I think I want them good at the start because you're getting too close to my liking. Well, that was a pile of nothing, wasn't it? Okay.
That's a direwolf for you. They either do a lot or they do nothing.
50% of the time, they work every time.
My reason for taking the blind barrage on him was if I can mitigate that first turn from him when I'm also getting cover benefits,
Yeah,
then
absolutely.
it's at least if I'm shut down, I'm close to you. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's not very good at close. Well, yeah.
right. Okay. The question is, what do I activate next? I might actually do some shooting.
Wow.
I will shoot my warhound there at your dude who's hopefully stood out in the open.
Direwolf, yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely is.
So turbo laser. I will push for a shield bane for a freebie.
Lucky boy.
So 3 up. Only 1, but that's 2 shield saves.
I do hope that we don't fail it. We do. Okay.
Just the 1.
Just the 1.
And then the Graviton Ruinator. Well, it's not going to really do much against just an extra dice, but 3 up. No, nothing.
Nothing. All right.
The problem with 1 dice weapons.
Absolutely. Okay. Oh, wow. A bit of a pickle here, aren't I? What we got here? Okay, I'm going to
knock stuff off the table.
Knock stuff off the table in a little tantrum. We're going to start with my warlord here. I'm going to target your warhound with the Ursus Claw and Mega Bolter there.
Yep, the guy who's taking a shield down.
Absolutely, and we're going to start with those old trusty Apocalypse soul launchers that aren't managing to strip shields. So
these ones are, because of the angle that they've got, there's not really any cover going on. Hopefully I'll get something against your other ones though.
Oh, I imagine so. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 shots. So, yeah, no cover from this one, but there will be later on. Hit on freeze.
There's a lot of 6s again.
It's a lot of 6s again. But
so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 again.
11 exactly.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Push for a freebie. I like that dice.
Here we go, yeah. I'm taking that one.
He is 1 down already, so actually he's on 4s.
Okay.
So it's probably going to be good night.
Yeah.
Yes, because I've rolled a lot of 3s and 2s and no 1s, so his shields go pop.
Lovely, that is what I want to hear. Okay, so we're gonna fire with the Sun Fury now.
Can he see because of that building?
So, through the window of the ruin. But apart from that, no. If it's from the gun barrel.
Right, the line of sight's taken from the weapon, so we're...
Okay, so if I... No, yeah, it's just through the building. Just through that ruin. Ooh.
So is that a no, or is that a...
Are we doing through windows?
Well, I think you... I don't think we've actually discussed it before.
No, I don't think
if you can see it...
I can see it, but it also seems like a load of rubbish if I can see you through a window. So
okay, well, what you...
Should we D6 it? Let's D6 it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, we can fire through windows. 4, 5, 6, we can't.
Yeah.
Okay, fire through windows this game.
Okay, fine. So -2?
Yes, -2, 100%, because it's, yeah.
We're effectively playing it. If you can see it and it's concealed, you can thread the needle.
Thread that needle. Well, I mean, I imagine a Sun Fury would be able to
burn through a door.
a ruin.
Blocked by a window.
Yeah, exactly. That's really tough glass. Right, okay, so I am going to... Ooh, let's Maximal fire it. Why not?
Okay.
It's in the name of the channel.
Yeah. So 2 points of heat, but 1 hit.
Yeah, that's not great. Okay. Oh, man. 2 points of heat. And where are we going to hit you?
1 hit in the front, I think.
In the body, please.
It's a miss in the head. With a roll of a 1. So
wow, these dice.
2 points of heat for no cigar.
No.
And the Gatling.
Macro Gatler.
Again, -2, but otherwise we're saying if that can shoot, then that's
I mean, that one's definitely like, I can actually get you through the gap between the 2 buildings.
Yeah. But because it's at least 25%, it becomes
100%.
a -2 for the Stalk Unseen.
Okay, so 6 dice. Are we going to hit you this time?
So 1. Okay, 1 strength 7 in the Wes.
We're about to find out.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Another 1. Oh
the
dear.
game has started well for Johnny.
I'm hoping that the Scales of Fate turn.
I think in 22 26, about 28 dice.
Yeah.
You must be on nearly 10 ones.
Yeah, at least. And I'm getting really lucky with the Apocalypse missile launchers. You're just getting really lucky with your shields.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'd quite like the normal guns to do some work now as well, please. Your turn.
My turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to have to try and not get my bum in the way of the camera.
Yeah, don't do that, please.
Oh no, these are full striding, aren't they? So they have to be a straight line. Are they within 3? Yeah.
Watch the cable.
Watch
the cable.
We have a precariously placed power cable down here.
Right. Okay. Your movement.
That's my movement.
Okay, I am going to now... Well, I'm really just being spiteful towards this Warhound, aren't I? But
Die!
at this point, I am in a very die mood. So, yeah, we're going to go for the volcano cannon first from this Warlord into that Warhound.
And this is why I figured don't move them until these have shot, because
Yeah.
it might be even more painful.
Well, I feel like you can move into better cover, which is why I kind of want to get them down now.
But I've got to move in a straight line, got to remember, so it's...
That's also true. You know what? Yeah, I committed to it. I'm going to fire the volcano cannon to...
-2.
Yeah. Pie plate straight over the top of you, please.
Yeah, with some heat.
Let's see how much heat.
It's the machine spirit.
Oh, I'll burn these dice. Mental note.
It's a pass though, so it's just the 1 point of heat.
So 1 point of heat, and we are going to see what we can do, if we can even hit.
Yeah, so 5s.
Which we do not.
So scatters D10.
And where are we scattering?
5 inches that way.
Not going to hit anything.
Don't think it's going to hit anything.
No, it won't.
Just for visualisation's sake, it's just outside.
Okay, well, let's try and grab a ton ruinate you.
Grab a Tony.
Grab a Tony. That's 2 dice, at least this time.
2 dice, still needing the 5s.
Yeah. Come on.
Give me a good old push. That's a hit and a miss.
Hit and a miss, alright.
So the hit is going to... Well, you've hit me.
I've hit you.
So regardless of whether or not you roll a 1 now, you still hit me. So roll some concussions for me, please.
Okay.
So 1, 2, turn left. 3, 4, go backwards. So it's going to go directly backwards.
Okay.
D3 inches. Do you want to use my D3?
Too late. 1 inch.
Okay. I was going to say, I know you love that D3.
I hate that D3. Absolutely hate it. I'm always
and
very
then
unlucky.
see where you hit me.
I hit you in the special, which
In
is
the
the
bodies?
body for only strength. Oh, 12.
12 becomes an 11 because of my
Yep.
armour. So that's just a direct hit. What number is he? 3.
Okay.
And I didn't take a shield.
And
off.
I do not believe I can actually damage you with Apocalypse missiles.
I mean,
10 to 11 if I hit the...
weapons you can. We can hurt me on 6s on
You know
bodies
what?
or legs.
You know what, I'm going to spite you.
You might as well.
Apocalypse missile launcher against your...
Although can you call because of the cover and from the...
I think...
It would become a 7.
Yeah, true.
But you could still roll it and see.
You know
where
what? I'm going to roll where I hit first, and if it's not anywhere I can actually damage, I'm not going to go through the whole process of rolling 10 dice.
Okay.
Leg.
You can hurt me in the legs.
Can I? What was your lowest?
10.
I'm getting -1.
Oh, yeah, then no.
Yeah.
The only place you could have hurt me was in the weapon.
Yeah. Which is I wanted to get your Estus Claw, so you can't
Can't use it because it's specialised.
Such a stupid rule. Such a stupid rule.
Estus Claws would be okay if they didn't have that rule, because it just makes a weapon which is already
a bit nah.
a bit
Yeah.
like even worse.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you just target them and knock them off.
And they can't be repaired.
No. Okay, so that's your 2 warlords gone and your direwolves. You've just got the warhounds remaining.
Yikes. My big hitters have tickled
Fluffed.
you.
Yeah. I'm going to go with these guys then. I'm going to go with a push on the Senioris.
Machine Spirit, which you
Fail. So he fails his machine
Run
spirits.
away. 4.
4. Move D6 towards the nearest enemy. After movement turn, 45 degrees towards the nearest enemy.
Okay.
I think that's exactly
the one I got for the direwolf, isn't it?
Although yours was on a 3.
Interesting.
What's nearest enemy? Oh, yeah, it did. Right, okay. So D
6.
D6. 1. Move out the way, scatter terrain.
Yeah.
Well, that's not ideal. Could do with him being a bit... That's your dice, that's why. I don't want that. Take that away.
Yeah.
And then I will push on this guy.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. These are grumpy dudes.
Really grumpy titans.
He passes though.
Okay.
Oh, and I need to apply the heat to both of them. So number 3 takes a point of heat, and number 2 takes a point of heat.
Okay.
But he has got it, and he can move 14 inches essentially, directly straight forward in his arc. Did I really want to push? I'm not sure that was a great idea now.
Well, you don't have to go all the way. You can just nudge yourself to the
That's
cover
true,
again.
but I've just cut. Oh, you can go. I just lift that. I think the angle is much better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, you and your arcs, eh?
It's more. It can almost go sideways.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go. Could go 14 inches to there.
Do you get to turn at the end, or do you just have to
No.
side
No,
swipe?
I'm going to leave it in some cover
Okay.
because I feel like going any further is a bad idea.
Oh man.
Pressure's on.
Yeah, I know. Right, okay, I'm gonna... Oh, I don't like those knights, but I don't think I can do anything to them either. But
Your laser can. They only have an armour of 9. But on an 8 with 2 knights, they get a 6-up save.
okay.
So you can still cause some damage.
Let's give it a shot. So we'll start with... Do their shields get weaker when there's less of them?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I'll start with the turbo laser and let's hope.
Any cover from that?
I mean, I'm touching the cover that's blocking it. That still counts though, really, doesn't it? Yeah.
Line of sight
Can't
from
rest his gun on the
Is it
top of the
-1?
roof. I'd say, yeah, -1 from the front of the...
Elevate that gun.
Yeah, I should just convert them to have like shoulder mounted ones instead. Okay, turbo laser destructor, not going to bother obviously giving it shield bane. 2 dice, hitting, so it's -1, so hitting
4s.
on 4s.
Nothing.
2 and a 3. Okay.
Burn those dice. You want the Maximal Fire dice, mate. You know,
Yeah.
the Maximal Fire branded dice, of
Yeah.
which we haven't been able to get any more of yet.
Well, give me a pack when you can, and I've got like 1 or 2 lucky Maximal Fire dice, so that's about it at the
I
moment.
think you could use the dice which are in here. Just don't go cursing.
Vulcan Megabolter.
That's good. Are you not within 8? Are you?
No.
Was
so
it 10?
there's
No, 8.
3 hits.
3 hits.
Against your knights.
Against, so 3.
So I'm looking for 5s and 6s.
Well, against 2 knights, strength 1 to 6 is a 4-up.
Okay.
So how many? 3?
3.
3. And they've got the shield, which adds another 1. So it's a 3-up
Lovely.
save. Only 2, so 2 go through. You need 9 to cause a damage. So 6 comes to 10. It's a point of damage.
Yay!
Consolation prize.
Yeah, I'll take that 1 point of damage against the Lancer.
What have I got left to do? So I've got that guy there, and I've got the direwolf, and I think that's it, isn't it? So I will. He's right in the way of the camera.
Who are you looking at?
This guy.
Oh, here he comes, his arm.
Oh Lord, he coming. Have you got anything else left to do?
Yeah, I've got this guy to fire, but he's going to be on -2s. But hey, I can. Oh, his shields are down now, aren't they, as well?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to try and fire my turbo laser destructor from this warhound into the other one.
Yep, for a 5.
Yeah.
Pushing for shields.
No, my dice rolls. No way.
1.
Okay, it's a 1.
It's a save.
I have to pick him up then. He's not dead.
Yeah.
No. All right. Cool.
Are you out of range for your Vulcan? Yes.
Just.
I'm going to then do my direwolf against your dude down here.
Warhound. Okay.
I'm going to say it's a -2 because
Yeah.
half of his body's below that. I'm not going to go all the way over there and check line of sight
No, I think.
because it gets in the way of the camera. So 5s, Vulcan, not Vulcan Megabolter.
The other Vulcan one.
Yeah. Oh, rubbish. But
Here we go.
2 shield saves.
Right.
Do you want to push?
No.
Should have pushed.
I don't know.
Shield down.
Okay, yep.
And then, what's his heat looking like?
His shields are still good. Yeah, they're alright.
Oh, I don't know if I want to waste, because he's down by 1. If I push I've got a 1 in 6 chance of, is it worth it? Potentially him dropping his shields for the sake of 1 volcano cannon shot.
I mean, nothing's,
which is going to be on a minus. It's going to be on a 5.
Yeah, 1 or 2 dice as well. No, not worth the risk.
I mean, it's +1, so he's hitting on a 4 because of his range. Because they have that weird +1 to hit at close range. I'm not comfortable with the risk there. I think I would rather give him a turn so that he's only taken 1 point of heat, and then next turn when shields are dropped, I can
absolutely
do something. And I think that is it.
Okay.
For me.
Cool.
Everything's done.
Yeah, that's all.
Everything's done on your turn. So end phase, no critical damage, right up in your grill.
Terrifying.
Aggressive turn for Johnny.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
On to round 2.
Let's go.
Okay, turn 2. We've done the strategy phase.
Yep.
Interesting kind of, well, not really, not a lot happened, but for one major reason, really. I first played Concealment Barrage. I put Concealment Barrage down here on the side of the table for reasons. And then Johnny played Stygian Veil. So we've noted these down by these upturned objective markers. Everything within 6 inches of those is effectively concealed, and everything is taken a -2 on the command checks. So I tried to get full stride off with my Princeps Senioris over here, hoping that the +2 from his Senioris ability would at least mitigate the -2. Also, their Maniple has the ability to reroll a failed ability. I rolled a 1 followed by a 2, so that was the end of my orders phase. And then Johnny chose to do no further orders.
No orders whatsoever.
So, yeah, Stygian Veil basically has blocked off a huge portion of the table.
Yeah.
My Direwolf is looking in a bit, well, I don't think...
He's going to be able to shoot.
It's 6 inches around every one of those ones, so he's going to, it's going to be tricky for him to shoot. But everybody else, is going to have to act as normal. I think the only guy who's not affected is probably going to be this guy. I got priority. We both rolled a 7, and then I followed it up with a higher number. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
So I have the Opus for this turn. At the start of this movement phase, I deploy my...
Okay.
I believe that's how it works. They come on.
Cool.
Along the baseline.
And look at that, in that little cloud.
I suppose it's going to have to... We'll go
go on, peek him out the cloud. Go on.
We'll go with that.
Little dude
no,
there.
I think that's a bit too close for comfort.
Are you sure you don't want? You want to move that guy in a little bit?
I don't know if I want to move him to there, to be honest. Although then he can be shot by that. But I'm mostly worried about big pie plates.
Yes.
Because they cannot move or do anything, and I don't have enough points left to play. I don't even think I took it in my stratagem hand, did I? A warp displacement.
No.
Which is a nice cheeky way for 3 points to get them into combat and do stuff.
Okay.
So my first activation then is going to be my guy who is... I'm going to activate the squad... No, you've got nothing on first fire. So don't have to really...
Nothing on first fire, no.
Don't have to worry so much about being shot before the combat phase.
Shall we get back to the multiple movement phase?
Yes. Let's do that. We will see you in a few minutes, and we'll give you the lowdown. Okay, so interesting movement phase. No first fire this time from Johnny. As you can see, there's a bit of a party going on in the top end there. A lot of my stuff's still kind of stuck in the Stygian Vale over there. A direwolf is bang smack in the middle of it. And then you can see some knights pushed forwards. Johnny did a lot of backing up, reversing, cagey turning.
Oh yes.
Lots of Titan reversing noises.
Yeah.
I pushed for my Warhound to jump on the objective, which he did, but in the process he obviously turned himself orange on the reactor. And then in the reactor phase, I absolutely screwed the pooch on him.
Yeah.
I had 3 strength 9, which became strength 8 because of his things, but it still resulted with me 2 points into crits. So he is
not looking good.
No. To cap it all off, my Princeps Senioris of that decided to just completely fail his command check and decided to do absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
So, bit of a rubbish roll from me. All of my Ferox recovered all of their heat, everything there fresh as a daisy. The Lupercal, however, nothing. No shields back on him, no heat back on him, which means he's still in the orange. And then this guy over here, no heat back. So, bad over here, not so bad over there.
He destroys the objective on the end
phase.
Okay, so he needs to die.
He needs to die.
He needs to die very quickly. Right, okay.
So what did you do? Did you do anything of note?
No, really not. A lot of reversing. I've kind of pulled my Warhounds back to kind of create some form of defensive line. Thankfully, I don't actually need to move anywhere as part of my my primary mission and my secondary mission. I've just got to keep stuff alive and keep him off that objective, which is going to be quite interesting. Thankfully, I repositioned this Warlord before that Warhound jumped on it, or he would be completely out of arc of everyone. So hopefully a Macro Gatler and a Sunfury can...
Hopefully. You did have somebody in the orange though, your Direwolf.
Yes, my Direwolf was in the orange. He also took quite a hit to his body, but he has not taken critical damage.
Yeah, not quite as bad as mine, but he did take 2 devastatings.
Yeah, which is pretty rough.
It is pretty rough.
Just for overheating your Titan.
Yeah, and obviously the armatures are on.
Yes,
so here they are.
Yeah.
Nice long conga line right up against the table edge, but I get really nervous because they're super fragile.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're there, most of them hiding, trying to avoid being shot at. So onto the combat phase, I still have priority.
You do.
I'm going to have to activate my squadron first, because if I don't, then chances are he's going to have nothing to do. No. So I'm going to start with this guy, shooting at him. So when I activate him, he'll be on a +1 to his damage.
Of course, yep.
But I don't think his Ursus Claw is going to be in range to do anything with that.
Yep.
So I'm just going to fire the plasma blast gun against his shields.
Okay. So centered over the top of him?
Probably, yeah, slightly off-centre.
Slightly off-centre.
1 miss, 1 hit, and then the miss... Thank you. Backward 7 inches and off. Oh, actually, 7 inches.
Well, who's it going to hit?
Which direction? Oh, no, I wondered if it would hit my...
oh, right, yeah. Oh,
no, it doesn't. So just 2 shield saves.
Okay. I'm not going to push that. I'm just going to take them, and I should have pushed it. 1 shield down. And
then I will follow that up with...
oh, yeah, no, go on.
No, were you going to say something?
No, I was going to pass off the shield, but he's not close enough to anyone.
Okay. So, am I in your flank or am I in your front?
I would argue that you are in my front, but we will see.
Am I over 50% in your front? I'm over 50% in your flank.
You are, indeed.
So I am in a flank.
Yep.
Which means I'm going to start with the Ursus Claw. Ursus Claw is going to attack. I'm within 2 inches, so I've got to use my weapon skill, which is not ideal. But I'm effectively on a strength 4. No other Ursus Claws are attacking with it. So strength 4, strength 5. No. It's just that's it. Strength 4. Because the flank I don't believe counts because it's not an armor roll.
No, you're just
else.
Rolling to see whether you can trip me over.
Yeah. So see if I hit. I do hit.
Okay.
Which is interesting. First hurdle over and done with. I was hoping I wouldn't have to get the rules out just as an in case.
Yeah.
Because even though I use these quite often, I always need to make sure.
Well, they very rarely ever do anything, do they?
Well, let's see what I roll anyway. Because on a 6, I've passed your. On a 1, I think it hurts itself. On a 6, I'm doing damage to you.
Okay, so roll a 1.
So I roll a 4, so bang smack in the middle. So, if the total roll is equal to or lower than the target strength, roll a d6. On a 1, 2, 3, the target turns 90 degrees to its right. On a 4, 5 or 6, 90 degrees to its left.
Okay, but has it actually equals...
Or lower.
Equal or lower?
Oh, equal or lower.
That's a weird way of doing it.
I get to pull things around quite well.
Yeah.
Now, this is
now,
one
this
of the...
could be really bad.
Yeah. Because what I want is for you to turn this way, away from me. Although you could still obviously shoot at him.
Yeah, but he's not the one I want to kill.
So 1, 2, 3 turns left, 4, 5, 6 turns right. And I want you to turn left.
And I want to turn right.
Yeah, so here we go. Turning right, 90 degrees.
Wow, that's actually quite a turn as well, isn't it?
Yeah. So that takes you...
Oh yeah, 90 degrees is just a...
Straight up, like that, but now I'm in your front. So, Vulcan Megas.
Yeah.
Targeting your macro Gatling cannon.
Yeah.
For strength 4, strength 5 because of the squadron.
Yeah.
And I am on a 4+ basic because I'm using weapon skill, +1 for the Ursus claws, -1 for the fact that I'm targeting you within 2 inches. Oh, I would have really liked him to have turned all the way around. Anyway, let's see. So 4s.
Okay.
So I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a building. Strength 4. What do I need to actually cause damage to?
Okay,
Can I even damage it actually?
Macro Gatler is a 11+.
11+, I'm on strength 5, so a 6 to disable.
Yeah. That's pretty good odds.
Yeah, well I would not be able to do it.
Without the squadron.
No. And the other thing, because this is obviously what we did forget was, if I had been in your front arc, you would have gotten some Arcus defense laser at me.
No, that's going to be my turn, isn't it?
Oh, it is at the beginning of your turn, so you are going to get some Arcus defense lasers.
It's going to be my combat, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway. That is a macro Gatling which is gone.
Oh dear. Alright, well it is the one on the right arm, so...
And I'm hoping that the fact that you've got you're using your weapon skill against me.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to pray that the Sun Fury hits. Yeah.
Well, that was an exciting little bit of throwing of dice.
Yeah, just a little.
What's going to go next?
Okay, so I can leave this for a while now because you've done all your rubbish over here.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to go with... my Warlord.
Yep.
Do you reckon he's an Arc?
I think he's pretty close, but we are playing the rules as we recently changed to fall in line with tabletop standards. So if you are a Slytherin, then you're in.
Oh, I don't think he is an Arc. Oh, it's choices. All right, okay. Do I risk it? It's worth... No, you know what? He's going to shoot at your Canis Ignis.
My Princeps Senioris. Yep.
Yes. So Graviton is just going to miss, basically. I'm gonna...
Yep.
That one, yeah. Those sounds.
Yep.
Yeah. People know what I mean when I go...
Yeah, those things.
Yeah, that one. Don't know why there was a cat there, but okay. Right, so 10 dice. This is where we're going to strip your shields and everything's going to be okay. 10. Hitting on 5s.
So 1, 2, 3.
Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Has he lost any shields before?
He's fresh at the moment.
That's unfortunate.
When it gets to 3 or 4, this is where I start thinking, do I push? But I think I'm going to risk it. And I lose a shield.
No, okay. Well, hopefully I get a direct hit with the Bellicosa and hit your knights in the process.
Are you going to centre it so that you can basically get that? Is he under any cover?
I would like to centre it so that it, hopefully, if I can bring it around this way like that.
Ooh, okay.
To get both the knights.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like right on his nose, basically.
Would that be... can you see that location though?
From my gun?
From the gun, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, no cover on that one.
Right.
He's like properly sideways out of the building.
So roll your reactor.
Oh yeah, well this is a fun one, isn't it?
There it is.
This is a game of angry titans.
But you should be okay. You're not okay.
Oh, that's a 1.
So you take the heat.
Take 1 heat.
It's a lot of angry, disgruntled, grumpy Titans as well,
So
who are
this
just
is where
refusing to
I
take orders.
do not want to roll a 1.
Do not roll a 1.
Do not roll a 1. I'm going to roll a 6. It's a 4.
Move D6 towards the nearest enemy. Stop within 1 inches of another unit. After movement, turns 45 degrees towards the nearest enemy if no hostile units are within arc.
Do I still get to shoot after that?
No, that is your volcano cannon doing what it's doing.
Okay.
Sadly.
So I'm
That's
going to...
a bit luck for me.
The nearest enemy...
Yes, is him.
It's him.
So you move D6. You turn 45 degrees if he's not in arc. And then move D6 towards it. Could be an inch.
It stopped when he's within 2 inches, right? Or
Within
1
an inch.
Yeah, that's an inch.
Yeah, but... Oh, yeah, fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Stop when you're with...
Within an inch, yeah. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Do you want me to measure it?
Yeah. No, it's fine.
Let's go for it.
You just didn't roll your
I like
D6. You know, you might have rolled a -1.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Oh, look, you're in range. Right. When we, I think it was in the middle of turn 1 as well, we realised that really we should have filmed this bat rep with basically me starting over there, because how quickly that I was outside of the range.
We're now cuddling each other in this corner, basically.
We are, basically, yeah. Okay, so you've got the Graviton Knack now.
Good spot.
But you are within your close combat range, so you are acting on weapon skill, which is a 5.
Bypassing voids.
Yes, but you're acting on a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can worry about that later. Okay. 2 6s.
2 hits. Where are you hitting me?
We're about to find out. I should have really targeted that, but oh well.
Well, you wouldn't have on a 5.
Oh yeah, of course. Body.
Legs. Oh, thank God for that. Right, okay, you are in my side. So you're on a +1, so strength 10 in the side.
Are you taking into account your -1?
No.
Okay.
So strength 9.
Yeah. They're base strength 10.
They're base strength 10.
Yeah.
So they are just strength 10. Yeah. Ooh, 15 and a 13 in the legs.
Yep.
So 13 is a devastating, and I've also taken a critical.
Okay, and then I'm going to roll to see which way you turn for the concussive.
Oh, yes.
6.
Right.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 45 degrees right.
45 degrees.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
No, that's left. He's turning left.
yeah, because I don't know my left from my right.
That's right, so he goes that way, like that.
Yeah.
So now I'm on your side.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Gonna find my little...
At the start of your activation.
Okay, alright. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, cool.
Yeah, you're not getting any free shots against
No,
him.
that's...
Definitely not against him. Okay. So that is the 2 warlords activated.
Yes.
And that squadron activated. What else did I activate? No, you haven't activated him yet, have you?
No.
No, so it's
I've
just,
activated 1 warlord so
just
far.
that warlord.
Yes.
I'm going to go with that guy there.
Yep.
Rubella Morton is going to fire at your dude.
My dude.
Little dude.
My little dude. Little man.
For
Keep strong.
6. I'm getting +1 to hit because I'm within 8 inches.
Yeah. Sorry.
So 2, 4, 6, 7 shield saves, please.
I mean, I'm not gonna push.
What?
Not gonna push.
What?
Well, because okay, I'll push.
Madness.
I have not been trusting.
He's fresh, isn't he?
I'm not trusting my dice this game.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm gonna push it, and it's gonna be a machine. Oh my god!
You're
I forgot
all
what
right.
it was for
You're
a second.
all right. You're
all
all
right.
right.
Okay. So. Okay.
And a machine spirit is fine if you're on a.
True.
Generally fine.
True indeed.
Well,
two
2 ones
there.
and 2 fails at the moment. You are just up. Just up. Oh no, you're down.
No, I'm down.
You're down.
All of that for nothing, eh? Oh, damn.
From the one from a previous turn's activation. So, plasma blast gun, maximal fire, centered on his base.
Yeah.
So
It's going to scatter into your knights.
of course,
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 hits.
That's going to hurt.
That is going to hurt, hopefully. But hopefully not hurt too much because of reasons.
Oh, interesting.
Hitting the body.
Okay, it's going to hurt a lot.
4, 5, it's strength 11. Because I'm within Ferox.
Why are you regretting this? I'm curious now. Is this not your targeted
maybe I wanted him to soften up another target so another one could finish it.
Oh my god, I think there's one type I want my Titan to blow up. Okay, go on.
Yeah, if you watch it, it'll be so close at the end, and the only reason why will be because I blew up the wrong bloody Titan. Right, okay. So I'm in your front, but I'm Ferox, so +1, so it's 11s on your body. Oh, that's okay, but that's obviously 2 criticals.
2 criticals on the board. That's unfortunate.
It is 2 1s, 2 6s.
Oh dear. So 2 and 2, and then 2 crits. His void shield, well, it's already popped anyway, but he's got VSG burnout and a reactor leak.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But that might mean that I actually get to use my Cull the Weak ability if I remember it.
Yes, if you remember.
Yeah. Who's next?
Okay. Well, the poor lad that's just been absolutely wrecked is probably going to go. I think I want to target. How are these two doing? Anyone in any sort of thing?
The Princeps Senioris has lost a shield. He's on 4s.
Okay, I'm going to just strip him.
Okay.
Okay, can start.
Ba-da-da,
Bow,
ba-da.
bow. I'm going to start with the bolter.
Because everyone wants to see us do some can-can. That's
Kick me in the arse,
just an opportunity to kick you in the arse.
Right. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
Ooh, okay, 4.
From the Vulcan Mega Bolter.
I'm going to push.
Getting warm.
He is getting warm.
Uh-oh.
No, I for a moment I thought, because I rolled 2 1s, but that was on the armour roll, not the hit. I thought I'd Maximal fired and
oh yeah,
some heat, but no, we're good.
Yikes.
So right, 4 re-rolling 1s, needing 4s.
Okay.
I don't, but I've lost 1 shields, so his shields are still up.
Okay, let's get that turbo laser into you. I'm not going to push it. Lucky I didn't, eh? One more
hit.
shield save, please.
But you haven't pushed it, so
Haven't
it's
pushed it,
still
so
a
still
4. No, shields are down.
Pop. Okay.
He will retaliate in kind against that guy.
Yeah, that's the tale of poor little.
I'm going to start with the Plasma Blast Gun just to see what happens. Needing 3s, both hit.
You're not targeting, you're just seeing where it lands.
You can't because it's a blast.
Oh, of course.
In the leg. So I'm getting +1 for Ferox again. I should Maximal fire.
I feel like this is the one that you want to actually hit as well.
This is the one I want to hit.
Okay, alright.
I didn't say Maximal fire.
Okay.
Are you going to
You just do what you
let
want.
me
Just do what you want. You let me
those?
shoot through a window, so just do what you want, mate.
Maximal fire.
Yeah.
I don't get to re-roll these because it's not a damaged location with my Cull the Weak.
Yeah.
So just strength 11 because of. Am I in your? No, I'm not in your flank.
Did you roll a 1 when you said maximal fire?
No, because I have 2 hits.
Ah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all melding into 1.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not in your flank though, am I? I'm still in your front from that angle.
I hope. That you. Oh.
Yes. Yeah, no, I am. Have to be over 50%.
Okay.
Right. So anyway. Oh, that's all right.
Dear.
Right. So.
Oh dear. Right. Go on. Hit me.
2 15s.
Oh, that's at the lowest.
Yeah.
Okay, he's dead. If you've got any more dice after that, he's dead.
15, a 16, and a 17.
Yeah, there were 2 crits already. Okay, what happens to him? You can roll it. You are the killer.
8. Magdet. Is that
he's in the yellow. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's have a look.
Magdet is highest scale weapon within. So D3 plus scale in inches.
2.
3. Oh, 2. So 2 plus 6 is everything within 8 inches is hit.
Okay. Does it ignore voids?
No.
Okay.
Is it pretty much everything?
Pretty much everything. Does it go as far back as your... No. Thank God. For you...
Yes, just.
Yes.
But I don't think my big guy over there is either.
No.
Okay, so everything's taking D3 strength 8 hits.
Okay.
Not bypassing shields. So on my guys, we'll do my knights first. They're taking 1 at strength 8, which means that I do get a 6 up armour save against that because there's 2 of them, plus to a 5 because of the shields. They're okay.
Fine, yeah.
Against the guy whose shields have dropped,
Yep.
Canis Ignis, 1 strength 8 hit to the front.
So I don't like that dice.
On a weapon, I should have said 1, 2, 3 is normally left,
so
4, 5, 6 is the right, so left is the VMB.
Yep.
And then strength 8, so that's a disabled weapon.
Yep.
I don't know if his come off.
Oh, I'm not going to try. I can see a pipe leading into it, so no, they don't come off. Okay.
And then my other guy there, Rubella Mortem, he's going to take 1, his shields are up, but he loses the shields.
Okay. All right.
If you want to roll low...
Yeah, I'm going to take that. Watch me roll a 3 as my first one. So, for my Warlord...
1 shield save.
That's what I want to see.
That's not what you want to see.
Following on from the ones, eh? Okay. So that is... No.
Not him.
Not him. Him. Okay. And then the Direwolf.
Yep. 3.
I'm not going to push because
his shields up or his shields down?
Direwolf's shields are up.
Shields are up.
They're on 4s though.
Oh, lovely.
3 sixes. All right. This is where the luck starts turning, hopefully. And then we've got my Warhound back here. How many are you going to take?
2.
2.
2 shield saves.
I'm just going to do 2 normal shield saves.
2 fails.
Okay, and I think that will be...
You seem to roll 6s or 1s at the moment.
He's still up. He hasn't taken any, yeah.
Okay, and then he is gone. So without kind of having to give too much away, he was my one of my 2
objectives.
Let me just tighten.
Genus Abyssi.
He is my beta.
Your beta.
My beta.
Okay, yeah, cool. Your beta target. All right. Well, I beta start killing Titans.
Very good.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so that's
Cool.
my activation done.
Thank you. All right. Yikes.
So you've got the Direwolf and you've got the him.
Yeah. And I've got him.
Oh yes. Yeah.
I think I'm going to fire my Direwolf into your... Is that Knight going to give your Warhound cover?
Well, it would be line of sight, but I mean, you're on a +1 for range anyway. Yes, he is.
So -1/+1 is flat. God, do I even want to fire his gun?
Is he hot?
He's really hot. He's in the yellow.
I mean, you might
Is he yellow or is he in the orange?
No, he's not in the orange yet.
No, he's one away from the orange.
What you do have to consider is that, I mean, you obviously want to shoot it because otherwise it's wasted points.
Exactly.
But you've already taken 2 devastating hits to your body on him.
Yeah, and if I overheat again...
Even like the best result usually is a D6.
I might just fire his...
Well, you can lose your shields, but otherwise...
I'm going to... Well, I can't let my bolters even do anything to your knights.
Not against the knights, but I mean, remember that his shields are down, so on 6s you can do some damage to my... Oh, no, you can't because of my...
No, because of your thing.
Armour. Yes, you can hurt my knights. My knights you need to get a 5. And you need to bypass his shields and then roll 5s.
I'm just gonna shoot my neutron at your Titan, I think.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Let's do it. Let's see what we get.
So roll for your reactor.
Yeah. So 1 heat and
1
a
heat
machine spirit.
And a machine.
Watch me fail this. Ready?
Commander 4.
Oh,
he's
no,
fine.
he's good.
He's okay.
Right. But he's got the heat, which is not that great.
No, that does take him into that orange.
-1/+1.
You were expecting that. That was going to be happening.
Looking for freeze. That's
It's
a
a
6.
hit.
That's what I wanted the second roll. Do I do any damage to you? Where do I hit? Where is a target dice? Thank you.
Leg.
2 to the legs. That is a...
What is your strength?
7, 9. Won't do anything.
9 becomes...
Down to 8.
Becomes an 8, yes. But on a 6 up, you could still shut me down.
I believe.
Shut down. There he goes.
Yes. Let's go.
He's already shields collapsed.
Yep.
So that doesn't happen, but he is. And then we have to remember what a shutdown actually does.
So I played this very recently. So he's going to remain shut down even after orders clear at the beginning of the next turn or the end phase. At the start of your damage control phase, you automatically bleed to heat. But before that, before the damage control phase, after the at the beginning of the movement phase, you can. Oh man, no, that's it. I've gone. But basically,
I didn't put you off by grabbing the book, did I?
Yeah, if you're not fully cooled down, it's a lot harder to restart the Titan.
Void shields collapse. Cannot be activated in the movement phase or the combat phase. Reactor rolls cannot be made for units with shutdown orders.
Yeah.
Shutdown orders not automatically removed in the end phase. Unit with shutdown orders counts as destroyed. When activating a Titan under the shutdown orders in the damage control phase, reduce its reactor level by 2 before making its repair roll.
But you're further on from that, so it's the...
Where the is it?
Go back.
Let's have a good look in the actual rulebook. To an intermission.
2 hours later.
Starting.
So,
right,
you need
we
a
worked it
5
out.
up.
Yes, yes. So basically, God, I hate these rules.
Yeah, you know what? We will talk through it when we go through it at the time.
Yeah, well, no, let's talk through it now.
Okay, all right.
So essentially, what happens is he is shut down. In the strategy phase, I roll a d6, and if my reactor is fresh with no reactor damage, I gain +2 to a dice roll, and I need a 5. He isn't. He's currently in the second pip, which means I need to roll a natural 5
To turn him back on.
to turn back on, and then in the damage control phase, I vent 2 plasma, so he would be back up at that point there.
So you vent 2 plasma, and then next turn, after that, you'll be able to then try and restart him again.
We totally should have read that rule before doing the bat rep, knowing that we had something that could shut down Titans quite a lot.
100%. I read that rule literally like 2 days ago when I played with Volley, but it's just,
Okay, so shut down Titan. Yay, high five.
Nice, we've done something. He might actually explode now, though. He's fired his gun again.
We've showcased a Titan.
Shutting down.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay.
But he has compromised himself at the same time.
He has.
He's pretty hurt. He's pretty warm.
He's pretty warm, and he's also taking damage where his warm parts are. So
yeah, nobody likes damaging your warm parts.
Oh, definitely. Go on, then. Your turn.
So my turn. What have I got left to do? I've got the knights.
The knights, yeah.
And I've got that guy over there, and I've got him who can't see anything because he's in a concealment barrage.
Yeah.
So I will use my knights against the direwolf. And I'm going to use their little shield pew-pewy things, ridiculous
Pew-pewy things, yeah.
Which have rapid, to basically try and take some shields off you. So I need a 4 up.
Lovely.
And they're rapid.
Yep.
Well, that's dreadful. And there's a cock dice, which at least gives me 2.
Yep.
That's 2 shields down. That's his shields down.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No,
They absolutely are.
It was against Direwolf, wasn't it?
Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
That means that you can't lose your shields in the damage control phase.
Yeah, so it goes to the next damage step.
It does, yeah.
Well, okay. All right.
Oh, you take that for like shutting down my Titan.
Yeah, I don't think it's a fair trade, but we'll see.
Your go.
Okay, I'm going to try and blow up this Titan then. I'm going to pray this is...
Okay, so
Audax.
The only thing that can do damage is your Audax and your plasma.
Yeah.
You're in carapace range.
And also you shot off my arm.
Yeah, so is it D3 strength 5 hits to a random location for the Audax?
Yeah, it's almost like you played this game before.
I always forget about Audax.
It's 3 hits, okay.
3 hits
against the body, please.
Body.
Okay.
Death by
Audax defense late.
So it's strength 8, so it makes it strength 7.
Okay. Oh, okay, nothing. So a 11.
Yeah, he's dead.
Audax!
Death by Audax, and most importantly, turn 2, I'm on the objective.
Now,
I'm no longer on the objective.
So this is when it's activated, it just shoots at something. So I haven't actually targeted anything yet.
No. So you can use that to shoot at something else.
That's really good. I like that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Let's see what happens to him. You get the honours. Roll that D10.
Oh, yes, I do.
Death by Audax. It's like the biggest insult. I went to all of the trouble.
Oh, no. Oh, no, that's a 10.
It's all right. It's only a little one. It's right in the middle, isn't it?
Right in the middle of my entire army. If it goes far enough to hit the armigers, I will be happy.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
It won't. But...
Let's continue that train of thought, though.
Okay.
I've completely lost that train of thought.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to all the trouble of blowing off his guns, and I get finished off by an Audax defense later.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's melted down.
He's a catastrophic meltdown.
So D3 number of plasma holes. So
How many plasma holes?
Where's my little D3 dice? You have a habit of stealing my dice.
I know. Like
so
a little magpie.
2 plus reactor holes, which I believe is 5. So everything within 7 inches.
Oh, go
Which is none of my stuff and most of your stuff.
Go on. Damn. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's the rest of my army.
Right. Everything bypassing shields.
Yeah.
Strength 7 because it's scale plus 1.
Excellent.
D6.
Would you like to roll these?
Oh yes, I would.
Yes, okay.
Right.
Okay, what are we doing?
Let's take them one at a time. We'll go
You're way too excited, calm down.
Direwolf
Yeah.
in the rear.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is this going to be an early concede? Is this going to be the first concede in Maximal Fire history?
What's that meme? Oh no. You see them playing in your head. Right, okay. To the leg.
Oh,
I don't think he's damaged in the leg.
No, he's not.
So,
But he's in the rear, and it's also going to be a pretty big hit, right?
so it's 7. In the rear is 9.
Oh my. Okay.
So 9 becomes a 12.
Direct.
13.
Devastating.
14.
Crit. Oh, no, devastating, but goes into crit. 1 second. Where the hell are my crit ones? Yeah. Next. Hit me.
14.
Oh dear. Yeah.
15.
He's dead. From fresh legs. He is dead from a catastrophic meltdown.
Let's just park that explosion until we've worked out what everything else
I'm
is
going to
doing.
laugh. It's another 10.
Against the guy in front of him whose Audax hurt him and killed him.
Yeah.
5
okay.
again.
Fun.
To
Interesting.
the body. This is only going to be strength 7 to the body.
Yep.
You've not taken any damage there yet, have you?
No.
So what's the minimum?
Minimum we need is a 12.
So I think you're only... so I've got a 13.
That's a direct.
And that's it.
Okay.
And then against the guy behind him.
Yep. 6. Lovely. Can you stop rolling those dice, please?
It's the Maximal Fire dice. They know their owner. I don't know why I'm rolling a D3.
No.
That should be the location. Body.
Mm-hmm.
So again, this is only strength 7.
Yeah.
So I've got 12 and 2 13s.
12, 2 13s. And sorry, was that to the body?
Yes.
Okay, that's a lot of direct hits.
Well, it's 3 direct hits.
That's enough for me.
And did you say that guy was in range as well?
He's in range as well, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was going to be another 6.
Yeah, I wasn't going to be happy.
So to the body.
Yep.
3 in your side, so these become strength 8.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing, an 11 and a 12.
Nothing, an 11 and a 12.
Just 2 directs, I think.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the Titan. 11 and a 12 for against a Warhound is a direction devastating.
Is it really? Oh,
It
yeah.
is indeed.
So he's gone. Now what happens to your direwolf? Which one was he? 3.
Oh no.
4.
I saw the 10.
Move D6 in a random direction and fall over.
Oh, let's walk
That
into those
way?
knights, please.
That way.
Walk into the knights.
So it's going that way, D6.
So it just hits the wall.
Yeah, and then it's going to fall over in a random direction. 6 inches. So everything within 2 inches of the 6-inch line, which I think is just him,
Yeah.
takes a collision hit.
Okay.
D6 strength 6.
3.
To the...
Leg. Makes sense.
I don't think he can hurt it at strength 6, can it?
Not the legs, no.
13?
No.
Yeah, no. Okay, so he just... Sad war
Just
noises.
kicks him out of the way as he
Yeah, and off he goes.
chicken walks his way to death. Well, that's really unfortunate.
That was a round.
That was one shooting attack from an Audax defense laser. Just killed 2 Titans.
However, you've now still got this to activate.
Yep.
Because we haven't finished his activation.
Haven't even finished his thing though.
And he's now got a nice open shot against some knights.
Yeah, I feel like the knights are the big threat here. I really do. So I'm going to start with my Apocalypse and missile launchers against them. Oh, no, I'm not, because they can barrage. I'm going to start with my Sun Fury, where I can still see him.
Yeah. Maximal fire.
Will it make a difference?
Yes, because it goes from strength 8, which I've got shields against, to not.
And hell yeah, I'm maximal firing.
Okay.
So, threes.
So 3 hits.
3 hits.
So strength 10.
Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. So 12.
12 is a direct.
13.
Is a devastating.
14.
Is devastating, kills 1.
Okay.
2.
Did you roll shield saves?
I don't get them against strength 10.
Lovely stuff.
So I will take... No, you got to really take the ones that you can see, can't you?
Yeah, because otherwise I'll now have to barrage, which I will be doing. Barraging my Apox. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Too many dice. Hitting on 5s. 6s don't explode because we're not going against shields.
Void shields, yeah.
So 5 hits.
5 hits. He still gets some ion shields against this. 5 up. So 4 get through.
4 get through. Strength 4.
So he's 5s. 3.
So yeah.
1, 2. He's on the last pip.
Oh, so close.
So close.
So close. Okay.
My turn.
Yep.
My laser. I think the only thing I've got left is him, and technically him.
Now I've got a little dude here left.
Yeah. So he'll fire at the warlords.
Okay.
He will push for Shieldbane. For 1. I'm going to say you're out in the open there.
Yeah. yeah. He's a warlord. He's a big boy.
Big boy. It's 2, so 3 saves at minus. Sorry, 2 saves at -1. We might have played that wrong earlier on. I think we.
No, you said something, and I was like, "What?" But I didn't actually make effect.
If we played it wrong, then I probably miss.
Give Alex shit in the comments section.
Yeah, what was it? Shieldbreaker rather than Shieldbane versus the other one.
Yeah.
Voidbreaker.
Voidbreaker.
But yeah,
okay,
anyway.
Cool. So warlord here.
So 2 shield saves at -1.
Okay.
Both fine.
Both fine.
Graviton. Misses.
Lovely.
Yay, Gravitons. Gravitons representing well on the channel today.
Okay. My turn.
Your turn.
This little warhound.
Yeah.
The little warhound that could. It's going to target your knights.
Yeah.
So is the bolter in range? Yeah. Let's do it. So Vulcan Mega Bolter into your last remaining knight.
3 hits.
Yeah.
4 hits.
4 hits. 5 hits.
5. Yes, because of the exploding.
Rapid, yeah.
1 less.
So 4 hits. Okay. I was about to roll a location dice.
And he's gone.
He is dead. Ratatata. I mean,
this is a hard mission for me to achieve, though. Like my primary. What was your primary again?
Hold on to my banner.
Right. Okay.
On my big boy.
Okay.
And he is.
He's all right, isn't he?
Yeah, I know. He took all that damage from the bloody catastrophic damage, didn't he?
Oh, his body's a bit hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of annoying.
I think that's it for round 2. Is that round 2? It was round 2.
It was round 2, yeah.
So, end phase, any end phase things happening like reactor
It
leaks?
would be if my direwolf was still alive, but no.
Okay, so we'll see you in round 3. Okay, turn 3. Stratagem and orders phase. So I had no more stratagems left to place, and Johnny very dirtily used his ability that we never saw coming in a million years, and did a second load of Stygian Veil.
Yeah.
So again, we've repositioned a big 6-inch around here that people can't see stuff. big 6-inch here, and covering all of my Titans over there. You chose not to do any orders.
Nope.
And somehow I fluked a few. So this guy over here, the Princeps Senioris, he tried to go for a full stride and then he failed it, but because of his Ironclad Tyrant, I was able to re-roll it, and I got that off.
Yep.
And I went for a long bomb attempt at getting a charge order off on my Armiger Knights. They required an 8 to pass their orders. And what did I roll, Johnny?
You rolled exactly an 8.
I did.
On a D10.
I did.
Yeah.
Because they're 7 normally.
On my D10.
Your D10.
On my D10.
Because their command's 7 normally, +1 from the, what's it called, Scion Marshal, and then -2 from Stygian Vale, took it from a 6 up to an 8. So really fluky order there. And the biggest news, I guess, is the Shutdown Titan actually turned itself back on.
Yeah.
So he is back in the game, although he still has no shields.
No. And wasn't able to have any orders either.
No, and I also, again, 3rd time in a row, I managed to get the
initiative.
The initiative.
Yeah.
So, let us start with. Let's do some
rolling of dice.
Some more movement.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
We'll come back after the damage control phase.
Absolutely.
Okay, turn 3, combat and damage control phase. So,
interesting movement.
What happened? So my direwolf went for a push and then machine spirited and didn't go anywhere.
He got a repair roll though. He got the hit back that he got from the machine spirit.
Yeah, great. He got that. I moved a few things around. Was there anything else really of note?
You got a charge in with your armors?
Yes, so my armigers did a charge. I was hoping to get within an inch of the jobby, the objective. I'm just out, unfortunately. This is my last opportunity to get full points by destroying that. They charged. The melee on armigers are pretty rubbish. Didn't really want to. I wasn't going to do much against your body, so I tried to take out the plasma gun. I did, but then Johnny successfully rolled to repair all of his weapons.
Yep.
So he's now fully repaired.
He's not armless anymore.
Not taking any damage.
Yeah.
My guy who'd lost the Vulcan Mega Bolter, he repaired and got that back.
Is his shields back up?
No.
No. Okay.
No. So yeah, bit cagey. He's closed in around the objective. I've got a side on against the other Warhound in the corner there. And yeah, obviously this guy's now posing a much bigger threat than he did before. So
absolutely.
I've still got the priority for the third turn in a row.
Okay.
So I'm going to start by activating them first.
The armigers.
The armigers first.
Okay.
So
Try to take out my guns again.
well, no, because now I can use my thermal spear.
Ah, I see.
So they've all got thermal spears and all
Yes.
got chain glaives. So the thermal spear is strength 8 with fusion.
And those little baby models.
Yes.
Nice.
So there's no benefit to shooting.
Yep.
But you have taken a point of damage. I'm using my weapon skill. So I'm going to go with 6 dice. I'm going to target your body and go for a 4 up.
Are they shooting attacks?
They are shooting
Yeah,
attacks.
okay.
But it's because I'm within 2.
Yes.
Yep. So that's going to be 3,
Okay.
straight down the middle. 3, strength 10, strength 6,
Strength 8. Thermal spears.
strength 8.
Thermal
What did I
spears.
say?
Strength 10, then you said strength 6. So you're
Strength-
either side of it by 2.
Strength 8, D10s, hitting your body.
Ugh. Oh,
so,
that's going to be a hit.
so there's a 8, a 12 in the body,
12. Okay, yeah, that's a direct.
a 13,
Another direct, and the magnet fell out.
and a 17.
That's a crit. Wow. Remind me to shoot the armigers next time. Where are my crit gone? Let's take the dead dude.
2, 4, 6.
Okay, reactor leak.
And then my chain glaives,
Yeah.
they're only strength 6, but
But
I'm
you're now
getting a
on
plus.
+2, so they're now strength 8 as well.
Now strength 8 as well. They will target the body as well.
Yep.
These ones need 2s.
2s.
So all hit.
Yep. If a group of armigers takes out a basically full health warlord, I will be very sad.
Calling shenanigans.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
there will be some questions.
So strength 8 against the body.
Yep.
So 10,
Nothing.
11,
Nothing.
12,
Direct.
13,
Direct.
14,
He's tracked, so that's devastating.
and a 14.
He's tracked, so that's devastating. And crit even.
And his shields
Sorry.
go down.
Shields are down, and he is almost dead. Just from a group of armigers charging him. That he should just step on, really, shouldn't he? Well, they need to die.
Do they, or is there other things which are going to potentially hurt him first?
Well, there's other things that's going to hurt him first, but also, I don't think I can kill those.
Well, you're automatically getting your Audax defense lasers against them,
Yes.
regardless of who you choose to shoot.
Who I choose to shoot. So we'll start with those.
Yeah. So
See how many shots.
D3 against them. 2,
Take 2.
strength 5. Hold on, I've got
Oh,
shields.
you've got shields, haven't you?
So I've got 5 plus knights, 3 up. 1 gets through.
Okay.
5, 8. Not enough. 1 off.
Okay, so the Audax can finish off a Warhound, but a simple armiger, it bounces off.
They're like, dancing around.
Las cannons. Las cannons. Okay.
You mean the thermal spears?
No, the Audax.
Oh, yeah.
They've got little
Sorry,
las
yes,
cannons on
yeah.
their front and stuff like that. Wow. I mean, here's my thought, okay? I feel like 2 targets here can potentially finish off my warlord quite easy. I kind of want to get rid of the armigers so they don't.
Remember that he's on full stride.
He is on full stride, yes. Oh yeah. Okay. In that case, I know he's going to shoot the shit out of that dude. Right. So starting with, let's see if the apocs are in range. They won't be. They'll be too close. So we're going to start with the. Where's he damaged?
Are you in arc?
Oh yeah.
It
Surely.
says confidently.
Surely. Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So apocs against him.
Can't. Too close.
Too close. So
Where's
he
he
is number 4. He's not damaged anywhere.
Excellent. But his shields are down.
His shields are down.
We'll start with the Sun Fury, and we are going to maximal fire that boy.
Quack.
Trademark. Not our trademark.
We should make a rule that we have to maximal fire all of the time.
Yeah?
I don't like that idea.
3 hits, luckily no heat from that.
Okay. 3 to the where's.
To the
Leg.
That's
Okay.
unfortunate.
So maximal fire. This is so strength 10 becomes strength 9, and you're in my front.
Oh yeah, I'd say so, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say so.
I mean, no, definitely not. Alright, okay.
So 3 strength 9.
Nothing. So her 12
12 is a direct.
A 15.
Is a crit.
Okay.
He is stabilised as damaged. I'm going to straight back in with him before he potentially gets wiped off the board, and he's going to shoot at this guy here.
I've still got a turret to shoot. I've still got a big gun to shoot.
Calm
down.
Sorry. I get a bit worried.
I know. Ordnance again is re-rolling.
Ones.
Onto
2 on the damage.
On damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so I'm going to fire my macro gas alarm.
Are you going to target the legs, or are you going to just go for it? Do you want a +1 damage to the legs?
Yes, I'm going to target the legs.
So -2 for 5.
-2. Let's see whether I am in within 8 inches. Because if I am, then that will be +1 on top of that. I am within 8 inches. So we're in -1 net. So 4 is targeting the legs. Okay, that is. Right. I would like that roll on the next turn, please.
Yeah, 5.
So 5 hits.
Making so the +1. Oh no, you're on -1, so your strength
7.
7.
No, sorry. -1 +1. I'm strength 7.
Remember what you're getting +1 for?
For your damaged legs.
Oh yes, sorry, yes.
So I'm just base strength 7. That's good. Okay, so 9.
9 is nothing.
Okay, so then we're on to a 12.
1.
12.
1.
13.
Devastating.
Oh, sugar.
He is a locomotor seized though, but you're still in that.
Yeah, he can still shoot, that's the issue.
Yeah, and he's going to do that.
Yeah.
He's going to go in with his maximal fire plasma gun.
Oh, you're not going to go for the hurt boy?
No.
No? Okay.
Well, I need to put some damage on him, right? And he's already lost a lot of stuff.
Okay.
And he's the primary target. He's your objective. So I need to kind of get him.
Yeah, I agree.
Get him gone. 2 hits.
Okay.
So that means it is hitting you in the weapon. So 1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. We lose the
concussion.
Graviton Ruinator.
And it's definitely dead.
I would assume that, yeah.
4, 6. What else have?
Only a 4.
Is he on any damage to his body?
Yes. +1.
Which means I'm strength 6.
Yeah.
6s. I'm going to shoot your.
You need 6s to.
I'm going to use my Ferox and I'm going to target your volcano cannon.
Oh.
Because I don't think I can do enough damage, but he can definitely do enough damage to hurt me back.
Yeah.
I don't think we're in smash range of each other.
No.
So 3s +1 becomes 2s. -1 for calling the target, so 3s. Not great. 4.
Okay.
But I am
Fishing for.
so 4, 5. I'm on strength 5.
Strength 5, so you're fishing for 6s. Oh yes.
And a cock dice.
Yes. Oh yeah, go on.
Okay.
Odds on a point blank volcano cannon, huh?
Yeah. With your weapon skill.
With my weapon skill. Jesus. Okay. You know what? I am going to activate the Warhound here. Mm-hmm. I'm being smart now. I'm starting to use my brain a little bit. A little bit.
A little bit.
I'm going to start with the Vulcan Mega Bolter.
Yeah.
Now, what is the disable for your weapon?
So you're learning.
There we go. Your plasma, sorry.
So my plasma is on a 9.
A 9.
Yeah.
So I'm going to fire my Vulcan into that.
So you are hitting me in the front.
So
you're using your weapon skill, which is 4.
Yeah.
And -1 becomes 5s because you're
but
targeting.
+1 for range.
Yes.
So
4s.
Okay, so that is 3 hits.
3 hits.
Should hopefully be enough. And then we are strength 4, and we are looking for 9s.
Yes.
Does your trait apply to weapons, or is it just your bodies?
I believe it's everything. It's just, I think it's -1 on armor rolls, but let me just double check.
Okay. I'll roll some dice and we'll see if it matters. Oh, I got a 6 anyway. So
yeah, so it's disabled.
It's gone. Yeah.
So it's the Vulcan Mega Bolter on which one?
The plasma. Oh, this guy here.
What's his number? 5.
5.
Right.
Rubella
Yes,
Morton.
Rubella Morton.
Yeah, that's very good.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to fire the
Laser.
Laser.
2 dice.
I think I'll just shoot you normally, really. So we're still on 4s. See where it lands. Nothing. Okay.
Okay.
Your turn.
I'm technically in your front art. You could do a smash attack.
Oh, of course, yes.
Based on the new rules.
Yeah.
Well, the rules that we're now reinterpreting.
D3.
D3, and it'll be strength 7 against a. So you get 1. What location were you going for?
We'll go for the weakest, so the body.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I want to aim for your gun? I'll aim for your other gun.
Okay.
You also have your Vulcan.
Yeah.
Strength 7 plus 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, damn you.
Okay, he's armless.
He's armless. Did he hurt anywhere in the body yet?
The little Warhound? Yeah, that's
I will target him back.
You're going to rock'em sock'em robot?
Yeah, smash him in the face. 2.
2, yeah.
3's to hit.
Yep.
It's only 1 hit.
Okay.
So strength 7, strength 8, strength 9 in the flank. So ferox and flank.
Okay.
Targeting your body. 13 plus any track damage.
13 plus. Oh, don't be a 2. It's a 1, so 14, which is a crit. Oof.
So that takes you down to the end. You should be 1 more along.
Oh, of course, yeah, it's 2, isn't it? Yeah. Cool.
Not great. I was hoping that would be enough to finish you this turn, but like I say, sometimes targeting the weapons is the best way to try and mitigate it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, you've got him.
You have to go. The point blank volcano cannon.
Don't have to shoot him.
I don't, no, but
But you're gonna.
he's got shields, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll start with him. We'll start with the Audax.
Yeah.
So D3 for 2.
2 random location.
And it's gonna.
Audax going to be MVPs here. I can feel it.
Oh my god! Can you imagine? Where the hell have my location dice gone?
In the leg, which is where you want to hit.
Yep.
So strength 5. Strength 8.
Yeah, shit, I didn't need to roll. That was a 3 and a.
I think you've killed it.
You're joking.
Well, he's got 2 points. You need to do 2 points of damage to it.
Oh, 3 and a 4.
So it becomes strength 8.
Yeah. 11.
Becomes 11. So yeah, gone.
Second Audax kill of the game, ladies and gentlemen.
He just falls silent.
Full silent. He sits where he is, and we'll take him off the board because it's really annoying.
Yeah, he's not going to interfere with the game too much, is he?
I mean, if you've got a smoke marker, just whack him.
No, we'll leave him where he is because he gets hit by a anything, including a blast. He can fall over.
Oh, interesting.
So,
okay.
oh dear, sad. So that's my Princeps Senioris, but he's achieved his primary objective.
Okay. Yeah, that's
yeah.
good.
Okay.
Yikes. I've still got my volcano cannon.
You've still got your volcano cannon.
So we may as well. I'm assuming he's still got shields and stuff.
Yeah, everyone else is good.
Oh, I may as well just chuck it at this guy then.
Okay. Roll that heat.
Yeah, give me the heat. Can feel the heat. That's 1 heat. I thought that was bloody machine spirit then. Bellicosa, 1 heat, and we are going to see if we can hit square over his noggin. Actually, you know what? I'm going to angle it so it's like on the edge of his base towards your armatures.
Okay.
Just in
like
case.
here.
So yeah, so the hole's still over, but just in case we can get it a bit closer to that.
But you hit.
But hit anyway,
So
doesn't matter.
2 shield saves.
Yep.
One's a cock dice. 2 shields down.
I did that in a really crappy order as well because I realised I'm actually in range for my Apocalypse missile launchers as well.
Shit, yeah. Which one's he? He is number 2.
There we go. The misplays always catch up with me eventually. God damn, if I strip your shields as well, I'm going to be very cross. I'm going to be very cross. Right, let's go. So, oh wow.
It's a lot of knot.
That's a lot of knot, yeah. 8 hits. Because I got a 6.
Okay, I'm not going to push. His shields are down. They would have been down even if I had pushed.
Yikes. Would have they been down if I hadn't fired my Bellicosa?
Yes. Yeah, they would.
Johnny, silly boy.
Sorry, I mean, if I'd have realised
I know.
at the time...
I was too excited because my Audax just killed another Titan.
I think we both ruled it out because we were looking at this Titan originally, so we thought, oh, I can't shoot. So
that's fine. His shields are down, I'll take that.
Okay, so this just leaves me to finish, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know who... You got Graviton Boy left?
And him. So I'll go Graviton Boy against him first. How far is he off dead? He's just one, isn't he, from the body?
Yeah, but he hasn't... His shields are still up.
They shouldn't be.
No, they should not be at all. Oh dear. Oh no.
Because of all the critical damage to the body.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Please don't.
I'm going to target with the lasers at the body. So in 5s.
What turn are we on?
3.
It's too long to survive.
Both miss. And I'm going to do the same with the Graviton gun. That misses as well.
Lovely stuff.
Him, last thing, pushing for movement. Jesus.
You might get a free shot out of it.
No, he's passed. He's passed. It's like the 3rd turn he's done that.
You're on a 6. Is he within 6 of that?
If it's from the centre of it,
yeah.
No.
Okay. That would be funny.
Yeah, if it's from the edge of it, yeah, but I'm assuming...
No, it's from the centre point. You choose points on the battlefield.
Yeah. Okay. Don't do that to me, Johnny.
That was, of course, the Stygian Veil that could have made him fail.
Too. So he loses a heat. He's now moving 12 inches.
Oh, God.
Which he gets.
Oh, man. You're talking all about how you couldn't make it in the...
Well, I couldn't make it with them. I did point out that he was on full stride a couple of times.
You did indeed. Damn you. Damn you.
So what you may not have noticed is that I've basically moved full stride. 12 inches got me right up against my objective, which, as this is the end of the combat phase for round 3, is literally the last play that I had to get my full 25 points.
And you did.
End phase, that's destroyed. 25 points to me.
Bastard. Cheeky boy.
Off it goes. I move a load of Titans around at the same time.
Yeah, disqualified. I win.
And then end phase of turn 3. So I've got some moving around because my guy... Oh no, he's dead. He's dead.
He's dead.
And the other guy's dead.
Yeah.
So I have no end phase. You've got some reactor leakage.
I have got insane reactor leakage.
What is that, 2?
It is reactor leak 2.
Nice.
Hot, but not too hot.
And nothing else though. Oh, you've got a reactor leak 1 on your Warhound as well.
So I do.
I'm feeling hot at the top.
Feeling hot.
Okay. So we will start turn 4 and we'll be back after the strategy phase. So turn 4, stratagem phase, no stratagems to be played. Strategy phase, no stratagems to be played. Again, we've already run out.
Yeah.
Orders, I managed to get a first fire off on my Princeps Senioris with the plasma blast gun, but then subsequently failed doing the same with my Direwolf. Johnny, on the other hand, has taken an emergency repair on the Warlord, and you got, what did you get back? You got a point of shield and 2 crits.
2 crits back as well, yeah.
So hanging in there.
Yep.
And then you also got a first fire with your Warlord as well.
Yes, which could be quite interesting.
Could be interesting.
Cannon in close combat.
But the biggest shift in the paradigm is you are the first player.
Yes, finally. So we're going to
do some movement
and get back to you.
So turn 4 movement and damage control phase.
Yeah.
Interesting one. My Armigers decided to get out of dodge. He got himself the repair thingy.
He did repair, yes.
Emergency repairs.
Thingy, yeah.
So I banked on him not moving. So I moved my Armigers around the back. It did mean that I've lost line of sight from a few of them, and a few of them are now out of the outside of his shields. But there is still a few in. I thought that would be better because he wasn't moving than not getting shot at.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of an exchange of fire over here. The Warlord Titan fired its Bellicosa and unfortunately missed because he was shooting at this guy who was right in his thing, and it came over here and it hit your Warlord.
Yep. Thankfully, we put shields back on him in the emergency repairs, so he passed his shield saves and it wasn't too bad. Sadly, it did not hit any of the Armigers.
No, it did not hit any of the Armigers. They were over here at this time.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of movement over here. Your Warhound moved back. I then repositioned again. In the damage control phase, importantly as well, he got all of his weapons back.
Yes.
And the Direwolf moves forwards. The last bit was the Princeps Senioris with the Ursus Claw. He first fired into the Warlord, missed with one, hit with another. The one that missed went back on himself.
Landed on his head.
And he caused himself 3 points of damage.
Yes.
The hits against him, what did they do?
They just hurt him a lot more. You have almost fully tracked him on his body.
Yes.
And his shields have gone down because he's taken a crit, which he repaired in the damage control phase.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. So eventful. Lots going on. It's there's a lot of damaged Titans on the board now.
Yes.
A lot of it hinges now on me trying to kill him, and a lot of it hinges on you keeping him alive.
Absolutely.
So you have the first turn in the combat phase.
I do.
So what are you going to do first?
Take it away. Okay, I think the safer bet for me here is I'm going to activate this Warlord first.
Yeah.
And we'll start with the Audax.
Yeah.
We'll see whether who was in front arc.
It's front or rear.
Front or rear, yeah.
So it would be the closest target. So it's the
it's going
Armigers
to be the
behind.
Armigers anyway, yeah. So
Not having a third engine kill from an from a Audax defense laser.
Okay, so
only
that's
the one.
one dice.
So I've got some saves to make.
Okay, I rolled a 2, so it
I
won't
don't.
do anything.
Yeah,
anyway.
it wouldn't do anything anyway.
All right. So we're going to start with the. Oh. Let's start with let's start with the Sun Fury into the little Warhound that is bullying my bigger.
So are you maximal firing?
So I'm on weapon skill, which is.
You're in my side, I would like to say.
Yeah, weapon skill is
5.
5, so I can't even target, can I?
No.
So I am maximal firing, then yes. And we're going to see where it hits at the same time. Okay.
So 1 hit in the head.
Yeah, wow, only 1. At maximal fire, at side. So we're looking at 11.
Minus
strength.
1 for my
Minus
reinforced,
1,
so
okay.
straight 10.
Let's see it.
And it's a 1.
And it's a 1. Okay, here we go then. The luck has turned its well back
Now
around again.
you would hope that the Gatlings might fare a little bit better here because they get the +1 for the close range and they've got the ordnance. So are you going to target? Because you'd be targeting on 6s, or you can just hit on 4s.
Yeah, I might just hit on 4s.
Yeah.
I think that's a safer bet.
Much safer bet.
Much safer bet. So I missed 2, but 4 did hit. The legs or head, please. The
Body.
special, the body. We're spreading the damage around.
There we are. So you are against your strength 7 basic.
Yes.
+1 in the side becomes 8, minus 1 for the
1,
reinforced,
back
back
to
to 7.
Rerolling 1s.
So the 1 gets a reroll. And becomes another 1, unfortunately.
And the 2s won't do anything.
That becomes a 9, and then that becomes a 12.
12.
It's a devastating hit.
Wow, okay.
Are you within an inch to do a smash attack? God, I don't
Pray I am.
are. No, unfortunately not.
Okay.
Okay.
That's very unfortunate.
So for my action, I'm going to take him again, and he's going to try and do some damage. How close is he to actual death? He's on...
Oh, he's not doing good.
Which one is he of the 2?
So he is the top one, so he is almost tracked on his body. He has taken 1 point of critical damage on the body as well.
Well, I'll start with the maximal firing plasma gun. I'll put it on over his rocket pod at the back, needing 4s for my weapon skill. Both miss.
Both miss. Come on, here we
Sigh
go.
of release. Release?
Release. Oof.
4 inches that way, which might still be a clip. I think that's still going to be 1.
One, yep. And the other one.
1 inch
So
that
it's
way.
going to be a direct hit. So 3
hits.
You lucky boy.
Yeah, if this hits the body, this is going to be good.
Yeah, this
well,
is gonna
not
be
so much for you.
No, it's going to be a dead titan.
Oh, it's a cock dice, just so we can, drum up the.
Oh, I don't need it. I don't need the tension.
It's the body.
Should I just remove from the board now, or? So you're getting +2.
And I'm strength 10, which means these are.
And you're in the
12.
side.
I am in the side, aren't we? We've established that. So
13s.
So 1 does nothing.
Okay, so 16 is a crit.
Is it?
Yeah, a crit on the body.
Oh, and then another crit.
And another crit, which will kill him. Oh dear. So this is incredibly unfortunate. And has brought the House of Cards cascading down.
If that had been 1 lower, he'd still be on.
I know. If a lot of things have happened, he'd still be on. Right, so that's the game we play.
It is, isn't it?
So now, I think out of spite more than anything, even though it probably hurt me more, I want it to
You're going to roll a
a
dice.
10
Okay.
and see if it explodes. It's a 4.
It's a 4, which means he's going to walk around, see which way is it. So D6 in a random direction.
That's it.
That's not a scatter dice.
That is not a scatter dice. Where's the scatter dice gone, Alex?
There's one there.
Stop stealing my dice.
They're mine.
I know. Oh my god.
What's happened?
It's cocked again.
Okay.
We'll see where it goes.
So he goes backwards.
Is that
5
the one where he
inches. No, because he's not falling over. He's moving.
Okay. Yeah.
So he's moving 5 inches that way,
It's faster than him normally walking. Alright. Okay.
and now he's going to fall over.
And now we want him to roll forwards.
Another
it's
cock
cocked
dice.
again. I'm
All this trying to roll close
I'm
to
blaming
me.
your scenery.
He's going straight this way, which is probably going to hurt me. It's probably going to hurt you.
It is.
Within 2 inches. So yeah, I'm taking D6 strength 10, and you're taking D6 strength 10.
Lovely stuff.
You're taking it in the side.
Yeah, ignoring voids as well.
It's a collision hit.
Yeah, would you like to roll against me?
Would you like the honour of rolling against yourself, or would you want me to do
I
it?
would like you to do it. I don't think I'd be able to play another game of Titanicus if I get knocked out of my other Titan.
So it's only 2.
Okay.
It's only 2 collision
Alright.
hits, and it's going to hit you in the leg.
Okay, phew.
So I think you're all right there, aren't
You
you?
could have killed me if it was in the
And
body.
a double 1, so nothing.
Absolutely nothing happens.
So
okay.
against my armigers,
Yeah.
4. Strength 10, get no voids against that.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
not-
that's 2 1s though.
But that's a 12 and a 15.
Oh.
So a 12 is a devastating, which kills 1.
Yeah, and then a 5.
So I'll take that. Can I take it? I suppose I have to take it from what's visible. And then a 15 is kills 2 more.
2 more. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you have to follow currency one way or another.
I've got to stay in coherency.
Yeah.
I think it's going to have to be those.
Why?
No, 1 in there, and then
Okay.
I'm not really sure if there's a rule as to what you
No.
actually have to take. Let us know in the comments if there is. I've stayed within coherency, but
And then once he's fallen over,
yeah,
King is dead.
the king is dead.
Long live the king. And that should go. There, he has dropped his banner. Yikes.
One less activation for you as well.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Okay,
Back to me now.
back to you now. So you've just got the Warhound left.
Yeah. That's a real worry.
I didn't even get to use his Ursus Claw
No. Oh no.
or his Smash Attack.
No, I know. Oh God, you've really got me, haven't you? I'm guessing we're just gonna have to try and shoot you. To be honest, that's all I can do. So let's see. Oh, I have to target first, don't I? Yeah, I reckon your Warhound's in range.
Yeah, I reckon so too.
And we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Starting off with the smash attack, I may as well.
Yeah, D3 to 2. 2 hits.
Against the.
You didn't call the location, but you could have.
Oh yeah. Leg.
Right.
Oh, okay. 5
So
and 6.
Strength 7, so 12 and a 13.
Yep.
Which one's he?
He is number 5.
12 and a 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to now target the legs with my...
Vulcan? No, yeah, see if you can do more damage maybe with the laser.
Yeah, turbo, against the legs. So I'm on weapon skill, so I'm looking for 6s. Targeting?
4s, no, -1, so 5s.
-1 because we're in course, yes, so 5s. Nothing.
And then the Vulcans.
Vulcan into
Vulcans
the legs.
will be on a +1.
Yep.
So they'll be strength 5.
They're also +1 for range as well to hit.
So 3s. 4s because you're targeting.
So 6 hits against the legs.
Yeah, nice.
So +1 for leg damage and +1 for side? Or is the legs not damaged enough yet?
You're not in my sides.
Oh no, I'm not. You're in my side.
I'm in your side.
Okay.
So you're on +1 damage for the track, but -1 for my reinforced armour. So those 2 6s will do 2 10s on the legs, which is 2 more direct hits.
He's tracked.
Takes me to the track.
Yeah, just realised I should have just shot his arms off again, but oh well. What are we going to do, eh?
I think he might retaliate in kind.
I think he will as well.
I'm going to start off with a smash attack.
Okay.
In that location.
Yep.
He's already hurt, isn't he? Plus.
Oh yeah, he's not doing good.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not doing good.
So I get 3.
Mm-hmm.
He's ferox, so I'm using my weapon skills. So it's going to be 3 ups, and then it's going to be strength. Scale +1, which is 7. 8 in the side, 9 for ferox.
Sounds good.
So 2 hits.
Oof.
I should have said where I'm targeting. It would have been because I added the +3 to the thing to the body.
Yeah.
So that is, what did I say? Strength 9, 2 13s.
2 13s to the body.
I think he's still in there.
It's 2 devastating hits, which thankfully, because he's already tracked, let's just put him on the last.
And let's see if I can finish him off with that.
Pop goes the shields.
Vulcan Mega Bolter. So Ferox is on 3s, +1 to 2s for the Vulcan Mega Bolter, -1 for the targeting against the body. What did I say? 3s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So essentially at this point, they are strength 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Bolters.
9 bolters.
Bolters, yeah.
Because of the +3 on the body and the Ferox and the flank.
And the flank.
So unless this is a whole handful of ones, unfortunately.
And he's dead.
That's a dead war.
I'm gonna now hopefully go nuclear and just.
You have.
Oh! Okay, all right.
Just before we get obviously too excited, here's my alpha against your target.
Showing off already.
So that's my secondary.
Not waiting till the end of the game.
No.
Just wants to rub it in right now.
Just want to prove a point before we forget.
Psychological warfare.
Well, it's one of those things that you kind of like. You really do need to take good notes on that sort of stuff, because otherwise you go, oh no, it was that Titan that killed that Titan.
Yeah,
and you're like, was it though? Are you sure it was?
Yeah.
So when I achieve those, I don't know what I need to read.
I think it's meant to be end of the game you reveal, but
probably is.
Who cares? It doesn't make any difference, does it?
No.
Because you've scored it. There's nothing they can do to change that.
That's true.
Cool.
So he's going to go big bada boom.
Big bang.
D3 +5, because that is your holes. So it's just everything within 6 inches, but that's still probably going to be both.
Well, he's dead already, isn't he?
Yeah, but he might fall over if he gets hit again.
Oh, I hit the turret, but I don't think. Is it just over the base? Is it base to base, yeah?
Base to base, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah,
he's
cool.
in.
Okay.
He's in.
I don't think he'll be in. No.
Okay, so it becomes D6, scale +1, D6 strength 7. So first one, 3. Which one was he against?
I'm just assuming we'll go against that one first.
Okay, so if he takes any points of damage, he might fall over.
Yeah, okay, cool. Ooh, shit. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he falls over backwards.
Doesn't matter.
And he's out the
Now I
game.
can remove him from the board. That makes me feel a little bit better. Okay, so next one we're going to do is the one right next to him.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go round.
5.
Yeah.
Strength 7 against a random location. Well, is his number? He's number
5.
5. Not legs, please.
Legs, please. Special body, and that's a lot of 1s.
There's 2 1s.
Okay.
So strength 7.
9.
Nothing.
10.
Because of the reinforced armor becomes
Nothing.
9, so nothing.
And okay, 10 as well because of the reinforced armor.
So one hit.
Yikes! All right, and then the dire wolf. This is where we just blow them up, right? No, that's a 1. All right, okay, and that is against the weapon, please, at least, body, and that is a
7,
10, unless you've got reinforced.
He does have reinforced.
So nothing.
Reinforced. Okay.
Well, my wish came true, it just didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not so satisfying when warhounds die with a sad parp.
Yeah.
Whereas the big guys obviously go
This is
kaboom.
rough. This is very rough.
Right.
I might finish the game with 0 points, which would be very embarrassing because last game was so close. I would like to point out to the viewers again.
Yeah.
I am not trash at Titanicus. I'm just bad. There's a difference.
Well, I found a new rule. Well, I found a rule that I'd never noticed before. Again, in the match play section of the rule book, which is annihilation.
Okay.
Which it should be an obvious one, but it's, the way the rule book's sort of put out, it's weird. Things are in weird places. So if you table your opponent, or rather, it says if your opponent has no models left on the board at the end of the game, the other person wins.
So you just score max no matter what?
Well, it doesn't say. So from a tournament point of view, it doesn't really discuss what that means with regards to victory points. The other problem that you have is you have missions like Retrieval, where for you to score victory points, you have to remove a Titan from the board.
Right.
So what happens if the last Titan, or what happens if you take a Titan off?
Okay,
Off the board.
Maybe it's tracked. You track points won in the game still, but then whatever points are given for winning, they still get. So let's say.
But then you're in a situation where what happens if you score maximum victory points and you achieve your objective, and the guy gets off the table and achieves their primary, they've achieved their secondary along the way as well. All the opponent does is table what's left.
Yeah.
Is it fair that they should take a win when the other person has achieved their primary objective to maximum points?
That's true.
So I think for the purposes of, I think that's fine in normal one-on-one match play.
Yeah.
But from a tournament point of view or a competitive play, like I think we continue to play it as we do in our FAQ pack, where you play out the theoretical turns to see how many victory points you would score.
Absolutely.
But something that might need addressing.
Oh dear. Yeah.
One of one to add to the list.
Another one to the
More emails.
The Book of Grudges.
Okay, so let's see what happens here, shall we?
Oh god, yeah.
I'll go with the one that counts first, which is the one guy who's within 2 inches.
Yeah.
He will start with his thermal spear, which he needs a 3-up to hit you with, which he doesn't.
Good start.
And then his chain cleaver, which he's going to target the body. So it's on a 2. You're doing all right so far, mate.
Okay, yeah.
And then I've got one other guy who's going to shoot at him outside of range, and he misses as well.
Okay.
Oh dear.
I think the dice gods are favouring me a bit too late, but we'll see what we can do with that.
You've got nothing else to activate, so I've just got these 2 left. So are we set? I don't think he can see.
No, your die will get to -2, but you can see.
Let's thread it through the window, shall we? Is that how we're playing this?
Thread the needle.
I'll put it in the centre.
Is it the small plus with the volcano on the direwolf?
On the direwolf it is, yeah. Am I within 20 inches first? Might start with my... I am. So I'll start with my -2. Can both of them see?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. It's definitely a -2. 2, 4, 6. So needing 5s. That's alright. So 1 and 2 rapid, so 5 shield saves.
Oh dear. Oh. I'm going to push it. I'm going to push it. If I go, I want to blow up.
Yeah, you've got a fresh thing, haven't you? So.
Well, that's a lot of 1s and a lot of 6s. So, and 1 heat as well.
So 1 shield lost?
1 shield not lost, unfortunately. That is enough.
Oh, that is enough. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I will do the... where's the reactor dice gone?
Right here. I don't know where I'm squirreling the other ones away. Oh wait, I've got 2 here now. Here we go.
Are they mine as well? No,
that's mine. That one might be yours.
That's mine,
yes.
Okay. Right, so 5s, misses, 1 heat. T-turn. 7 inches that way.
On your...
think it is 1.
Oh. Go on then.
So it's going to hit me in the leg.
Uh-oh.
Is he the one that's hurting the leg?
Yeah, he's the one that hurt the leg, isn't he?
He is hurting the leg. So that becomes a strength 11.
Oh, that's all that
Strength
6 for a second.
13. Still a devastating hit though. It takes him to the end of his track.
Tracked him, okay.
Okay, so it's just him then. Shooting at him. So how much damage have I got? I've all 3 against the body, haven't I?
Everything's got to go in its body to be able to do anything.
Right. Lasers. Just going to shoot and see what happens.
Okay.
1 hit, 1 miss.
Okay.
Leg. Strength 8.
Catch that dice.
12 to the legs.
12 to the legs.
Nothing.
No, nothing.
And then concussion. Graviton gun.
Yeah.
I will call to the body. 5. So far done nothing all game.
Bless that little titan.
So that is the end of... I don't think... Have we got any damage to do?
I've got 1 titan left. And
I should have taken a shaken check for losing titans against him. So see if they're shaken for next turn.
3.
3. They are shaken. So if we continue to play, they will not be issuing any orders this round.
Okay.
So that is the end of turn 4. Do you want to take it to a turn 5?
I think it's safe to call it there.
Is there anything left that you can score with?
Actually, you know what? Let's play it out to turn 5 because I can score. This is my spear, but it's my beta, so I could maybe get 6 points.
let's take it through to the...
I don't want to have 0 at the end.
No.
We'll rapid through this one though.
Yes.
Nice and quick.
Yeah. Okay, so we will come back in turn 5 for the last round of the game.
Yeah.
And we'll meet you after the stratagem phase.
Sounds good. Right, we're done with the stratagem and order phase. We're out of stratagem points, so it was just down to orders. I kicked us off by winning the initiative for the turn. I've done a first fire on my warlord. Hopefully we'll be able to snag a kill before he goes down. And you have followed up by failing to clear your shaken.
Well, that was done at the end.
That was done at the end, sorry.
Because I'll need to double check. I think that would count as an order. So I did my safe orders first. I did a charge on him. It failed. But then, because of Ironclad Tyrant, I re-rolled it and I got that off. And then I failed to remove the shaken from these guys, which means they're on -3 to their move.
Yes.
They're on minuses to their weapon skill.
Okay.
And to hit.
That's good to hit. That's good to hit.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll come back, do our movements, and we'll see you all in a second.
Let's bring the camera back in.
I think we bring the camera
Let's
back
bring
in.
the camera back in, yeah.
So Johnny activated his warlord, shot with his first fire into the flank of this guy.
Yes.
His reinforced armour obviously helped, but ultimately he got enough hits which caused the Warhound to explode.
To die.
Hit it on the legs. Just as it was one hit enough to basically take him out. Catastrophic meltdown.
Again.
So
Third one of the game?
something like that. Yeah. So we're gonna do it again. D3 plus scale. So 3 inches plus scale plus pips rather. So 8 inches.
Yep.
So it's my armigers and him essentially.
Okay.
So
Who do you want to start with?
I'll roll for you. You roll for me.
Sounds good,
So
then.
D6 against you.
4. Where are we hitting?
Hitting you in the head.
Lovely.
Probably not going to do anything. I am on your flank.
Yeah.
So strength 7, strength 8.
Good catch.
But that's not going to be
That's not going to do anything at all, no.
And then against the armigers.
Yep. We're going to get... 6 against the
Strength
armigers.
7.
Yeah.
We'll still get saves, but only 5s. Oh, I should have rolled
Yeah.
my save, shouldn't I?
So just roll 5 because... Oh, no,
Five.
roll all of them. 6.
5, 6
Yeah, on 5s.
on 5s. So only save 1.
Okay.
But if you just roll 5 dice, I know it probably doesn't matter because they're so flimsy. Strength 7. Dead.
Dead.
Yeah, because it goes. Hold on. So what would you say it was? 7.
Strength 7, so 11.
11. Maybe not 11. Yes, 11 is a devastating, which kills 1.
Yeah, so those are all devastating, all crits.
And the armigers are gone from my own folly.
Bastards. Okay. And so is your...
They did what they needed to.
Okay.
It's opened things up a little bit.
Okay, yeah, all right.
And he's gone.
Okay.
Have you scored points, Johnny?
I have.
Yay!
I have scored on my spear. Right. He was the beta, and he has killed 2 things that are lower size than him.
Okay. Right, anyway, we'll cut away, do some little bit more movement. We'll come back after the damage control.
Okay.
Okay, so after the damage control phase and the rest of the movement, did a push with my Warhound here, who managed to close 12 inches. Really wasn't that much else. Damage control from my side, cleared a bit of heat on the Direwolf, got a shield back on my Warhound here that was damaged, that was it.
Yeah, I just got 1 heat back on my Warlord, so nothing to stem its inevitable fate, but
okay.
We'll see how it gets on.
But you do have the first round of the combat phase,
do indeed.
So go mad.
You know what? I'm just going to have fun with it. Yeah.
That's what we're here for, right?
Have fun
That's
with
why
it.
we do this.
I'm going to shoot the guy that's been peppering me with
The
rubbish shots.
guy's just been like,
yeah, all game.
hi, I'm trying to showcase a weapon here, but it doesn't seem to be working.
The likelihood of me doing any damage here is minimal to actually destroy you, unless he's taken any crit damage or anything.
No.
No, you're not getting any crit.
No, his legs are damaged, but his because of those smash attacks earlier on, but his shields are back up.
Oh, how close are we?
Not within 2.
Sugar. Okay. Well,
yeah, not within 2.
That's unfortunate. All right. So, yeah, I'm just going to shoot this guy. Let's do it. 10 shots from the Apocalypse missile launchers with radiative warheads. Turn 10. Let's go. That's so many 1s.
And no 6s.
And no 6s, so you've got 5 shield saves to make, which could fail if you...
5 shields, I will push.
Yep. Yeah, there is no strategic reason why me going for anyone in particular would affect the outcome of the game, unfortunately. So let's get another kill under our belt, shall we?
Well, I've lost a shield.
A single shield, excellent. We're going to start with the. We're going to carry on with the
Gatlings.
Gatler. 5 saves to make.
I'm not going to push this time.
Okay. No, got on push.
That's all of his shields down.
We're going to maximal fire that. Some fury. Maximal fire. All hit.
All hit. Where?
Where are we going to hit? This. It might actually do it.
Weapon. What? And watch. This will be the graviton.
This will be the graviton
that we took to show what they do, and they've
1,
done
2, 3,
nothing.
4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
no,
so
it's
lasers.
the turbo lasers. I mean.
Don't roll a handful of 1s.
There we go. It's gone. Ah, how anticlimactic, eh? I feel like that would have done good damage on your body as well.
Let's activate him,
Okay.
and this is where.
You're gonna get his graviton to.
This is where the graviton's going to shine.
Do you want to like soften him up so the graviton can kill him? Like, do we really want to, you know?
No.
No.
although this could basically stop a flank from being a flank in a minute.
True.
But
we can show the effectiveness of the graviton for your opponents.
yes.
Yeah.
Let's go with the graviton. 3.
Okay. And that's the 2.
Has it hit? Has it hit?
No.
I don't think it has.
Well, it hasn't at least hit any armor. It's probably hit shields.
When we talked about these
Yeah.
in the podcast, we thought that they were going to be really good. But I think you look at the graviton destructor, you look at the neutron, and you realise how risky 1 dice is.
Yes.
and how much of a swing that can be. Unless you've got something like Profound Blessing or something you can back that up with.
Why would you want a concussion weapon on a Warhound? Like, in reality.
Anti-Knight defense.
I guess, yes. No, that's a good point.
It's quite high strength for what it is. Strength 9. But yeah, anyway, that's that done. I'm going to go in with my Warhound.
Okay.
He's going to shoot you in your sides. Are you 25% covered there?
Yeah, I'd say so.
So we'll go 4-ups with the maximal firing. I don't think it will be from him. But I think it will be
from your plasma, definitely.
That's 1 hit and a miss.
Let's go back on top of you, and it's going to hit you in the legs, and we're going to get another explosion.
It's going to go that way an inch and still hit you.
Yeah.
It's going to hit you in the head.
Okay.
Does that...
Not damaged at all yet, still.
Okay,
Cause...
So, 4, strength 10, strength 11 from the Ferox, strength 12 from the side. It's a valid target, you can see it.
Yep.
So, see. 1 does nothing, 2 18s,
okay,
and a 16.
2 18s and a 16. So the 16s are devastating, and then the 2 18s will obviously be critical hits.
I'll move the other 4 holes, please, for the crit.
Oh yeah, and that's
Yeah. So, I've now gone from do I target the body or do I target the head?
Yeah.
And the head only requires 2 hits for me to actually kill it. So, 2, 4, 6. Do some quick maths. So you'd be strength 4, strength 5, strength 6.
Yep.
No, strength 4 basic, Ferox strength 5.
Yep.
6 for the flank. Both of them are going to be strength 9.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for the head.
Okay. Headhunting, let's go.
Decapitation. If you tried to do it on me a couple of Batreps.
I did, and that went really well as well, didn't it?
So I'm outside of your shields, so -2 for targeting, but +1 because I'm within my close range.
Yeah.
So 4s.
That's so many 1s and 2s.
So many 1s. I do get 2 from the rapid.
Okay. Could be enough,
poor,
maybe.
Wasn't it? So strength 9, I need 4s, don't I? 2 4-ups.
No, 13 to 14. Oh yeah. No.
9, strength 9.
Yeah, fuck.
Strength 4,
yeah,
Ferox.
2 4-ups. Yeah.
2 4-ups.
That's it.
To finish the game.
That's a cocked dice. God, so much intent. Oh, he's dead. Right.
What happens? 4 out of 5 of your Titans?
Explodes. Let's get him exploding.
No, he's going to wildfire. So he's going to turn to a random direction. That's not a...
No, sorry, other random direction. God damn, thank you.
Backwards.
Backwards, so there's no one to shoot at.
And then he falls over.
And he falls over.
So, direction for the fall. Straight down. So we're all out of 2 inches, so that is it.
And that is game.
And with that, the last brave Tritonis warlord collapses to the ground in the smoking ruin.
Man, I really wish last Batrep didn't corrupt. It was a little bit closer, I think.
I think in some respects it would have been good if we'd have still had the last one, because the last one was very, very close. I have scored maximum, 30 victory points.
I have scored 6.
Good game. Compared to last time, which was, I think it was like 24 to 20 or something, or 25
like
to 21.
Some like very small. Yeah. Very unfortunate.
So there you go. Hope you've enjoyed the Batrep today. Let us know what you thought about the way we changed things up as well. Now that we have to go to 5 turns with the match play rule, Batreps can start getting quite long, so we wanted to try and condense this down as much as we could. So I hope you've enjoyed it, but let us know what you think. If there's anything else that you think we could do, let us know. And there you go, that was Audax versus Tritonis. And we've got a bit of a curse at the moment, haven't we, on what we do the podcast Legio focus on versus the subsequent Batrep. Yeah,
exactly.
What was a highlight for you?
Highlight for me, oh wow. I think
rather the bit that you kind of, your favourite part.
My favourite part was both of the Audax defence laser kills. Literally never happens.
No.
I don't think it's ever happened to me in a game of Titanicus.
No. I whenever I think I've got Audax defense lasers, I realise that I've run the Gryphonicus Titan of Legend and they don't have them.
Have them, yeah. Wow, yeah.
I don't think I've ever rolled for a one of those.
2 Audax is very funny.
Yeah.
Very, very funny.
The Stygian Veil's also very impactful. I think that a couple of turns where you really mitigated me getting as far forward as I could have, and certainly like with my direwolf not having anywhere to shoot.
It's definitely tricky with being so heavily outnumbered. Weight of fire does kind of as you get surrounded really pay you.
And I can see exactly why when you are up against that you feel that you have to kind of put a cordon up and kind of play defensively, but at the same time with Audax, I think very easily they will start dictating things to you because I can choose who you shoot at.
Yes.
And I can use, like with the late game objective grab, I could use my activations to go, and do other things, and maybe your attention is drawn elsewhere, and then
absolutely
you've got that last thing to move in and claim the objective. But very good game.
Very good game indeed. So,
enjoyed.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time, and always remember to go big, go loud. You're not going to do it now?
Oh, I was going to try and interrupt you when you did it.
Oh, no. I'm
and
giving
go
it to you.
Maximal.
There you go.